So what's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Bridge the Gap. My name is Holden Stephan Roy. This is Machete Trevy, and
What's up, yo?
honestly, I'm excited for this because, like, as y'all might know, I've talked to some battle rappers along my journey, but like almost nobody from Montreal. It's just been like artists from Montreal or people from Montreal, but not like people who've gone and done the battle thing from this city and having that perspective of it. So I'm mad like excited to actually talk to you and go through your journey with you. But that's what we do on this show. We go through the story of the lives of the various artists and people we talk to, try and extract some knowledge nuggets from them so that we can all learn from your experiences. Um,
Mhm.
on that note, we do have a proper opening question to get the ball rolling, but in order for that to make sense, can you just briefly let us know where you start your life? That's like the important starting point for us.
Well, I'm born in Montreal, right? And grew up in the West Island.
Say word. Which
And
part of the West?
yeah, I grew up in the first house I lived in was a small duplex in Centerville, surrounded by big rich houses like mansions, and then there was my shitty little house with my mom. She was a single mother,
Dope.
and then she got a boyfriend, and we moved to Point Claire in like a townhouse, which was like
Just
nicer.
believe it or
And
not,
then
we're
we
going to run through all of this. That's enough of a
were
starting point. So let me run you through with the proper opening question now. So y'all just got to know it's some Montreal West Island shit where if y'all don't know, the West Island is the closest thing to suburbs kind of in the feel towards the rest of the city that you can have because it's like in Montreal, but it's far from the rest of Montreal. And that's the
basically,
reality
and
of
it's
the
hella
West.
and it's hella English too. By the way, like
Hella
you go to the
English.
store, it's English. Like everyone's English. Go to the drive-through, English. Like
Like it's the
basically everyone's English.
Yeah, which makes it a different experience and worth specifying. But yo, with that, I like to start it. This whole question's a bit of a story. It starts out with my girlfriend. One time she's washing the dishes, right? And she's got her phone out and she's playing that Black Eyed Peas song. I got a
I
feeling. Ooh.
Yeah.
She vibing, she dancing, she washing dishes and whatnot. And I look at her and I have this epiphany. And I go, when the fuck did this song become chorus music? Right? And I say that because if you think about this song and you run it back like 10 years or so, this is like middle of the night party music. It's the vibe, it's the positive energy. It's always
You
playing
turn
when
it
great
up.
moments are happening. Run it 10 years into the future. It's the song we play when we washing dishes or working out or doing some boring shit that we kind of want to wish we were back in the fun times. So we use the music like that to almost revisit that shit. And that was big for me
Word.
because it made me think about how music is like on this journey. Like that song, it's a song, so it doesn't change at all, but we changed so much that the purpose that song in our lives evolved so much. It got me thinking about the 20-year-olds. They be running around bopping off with the pop smokes and whatnot. They have no idea that that's their future dishes washing music. They don't know that when I heard Pop Smoke, I started washing dishes to him and shit, and that's just the way that the circle of life kind of goes. But in relation to artists and the musical journeys that we all go on, and let's be real, battle rap, it's basically a musical journey in a different format. And base everybody in the interviews and the stories when everybody's talking about it, they all kind of start at the same part. They start at this adolescent phase. They're like, yo, my first favorite rapper was this. Yo, I got into rap. I started writing it. And it's always like 11, 12, 13 and shit, as though there's nothing in
Yeah.
life that happened before it. But the fact of the situation is, music is on that journey since time. Regardless to which hospital you popped out in, there was probably a song playing in the room and your little baby self was absorbing some energies and shit. And I say that because I can remember vividly being like 5 years old up in Côte Saint Luc, and my dad's got like in the apartment these gray boxes in the living room, the amp and the preamp and the tape deck and the radios and shit with the wires going to speakers all over for that bootleg surround sound experience. And he'd be busting his Led Zeppelin tapes and that kind of shit throughout the daytime, and at the nighttime it's MC Mario club mixes and shit pumping out straight from the
Word.
Montreal clubs and whatnot. But my mom, she's more on like discos and musicals and like,
Mhm.
love songs. And it's like these two completely different vibes. Mix that in with the pop music and all the different stuff that's happening throughout the 90s. And it creates this entire soundscape of influence that impacted me and influenced me greatly before I had any control over anything that I
Uh,
ever listened to. So with that,
I
Mr.
know what you
Machete
mean.
Trevy, I was hoping you could run us back to the youngest Machete Trevy you could remember being and tell us a little bit about what it sounded like to be you before you had any
um,
control over the sounds.
Bro, see that's the thing is, before I had the first music I heard that I was like, oh shit, I need to buy more of this was rap music. And I must have been like 8 or 9 years old. And before that, it was just like, I don't know, whatever my mom played, which was like fucking 90s music, you know, and 80s music and shit, like fucking 80s rock.
Was music like a big part of your household? Trust this shit. Everybody
Bro,
cares about this stuff.
like when I was younger, I don't really remember music being a big part of my life. Like before I was like maybe 8, but when my mom had a boyfriend that we lived in a townhouse, I was telling you in Point Claire, and I kind of grew up a bit in Point Claire and went to school there. Like he was like super into metal and shit, like System of a Down and fucking shit like that, you know, like 99.9 The Buzz, fucking
Yeah.
alternative rock. Like a big part of my youth was alternative rock and just rap, bro, because I was always just looking for rap and playing rap as a kid, like even 7 years old. As soon as I got internet, you know, that's what I would do. I used to have to bring my mom to the fucking HMV because you had to be over 18 to buy the albums and shit.
Say word. So,
Like,
so let me understand
yeah.
that. You grew up and you were like 7, 8 years old. You get access to the internet, and then is it YouTube or you start
No,
discovering?
no, there was no YouTube yet. Like,
So how are you
I'm
finding
fucking
music?
30 years old now. So what? How? Like, the first rap shit I had was the Space Jam soundtrack. It was like a fucking cassette I got from HMV when I was a kid. Like a little, like not even a CD, bro. It was a cassette, and it was dope, bro. There was Method Man on there. There was Busta Rhymes on there.
That soundtrack is
Like,
ill, actually. If you really think
mhm.
about it, for like it exposed a lot of young people to a lot
Facts,
of
bro.
big
It's a big
names.
soundtrack. It's a big soundtrack, and that was a big movie that I love too. And I love like I just loved hip hop. You know, ever since I was a little kid, like I loved the drum and the drums and the just the beats and shit. You know.
That's wild. I never thought about a correlation between Space Jam exposing a whole bunch of people to hip hop. But like, there's got to
Yeah,
be a
bro.
lot of
Like,
people who did get it from
yeah,
Space
bro. I
Jam.
think I think so. Facts, bro. There was Space Jam and like Eminem and shit when Eminem dropped. Like I
Eminem was
remember
pretty
being like,
huge.
okay, super influential to me, bro. Like I don't know why. I guess it was easier for 50 Cent and Eminem to reach my ears as a suburban kid from Montreal, you know, but then like fucking Public Enemy and EPMD and shit. Like I wasn't old enough for that to get pushed to me, right? I was still a little kid, so like the shit I was hearing about like was the shit that was popular, right? Which was Eminem at the time. Like this guy was like, oh, he's controversial, he's this, he's that. Everyone's talking about him. So that's the shit I heard, and
Yo,
that's the shit,
low
and I
key,
liked it, you know.
low key, I really think a huge part of Eminem's like mega stardom is the way he got grouped into the bigger censorship norm battle at that time. And had it
Yeah,
not
bro, he
been
got
like
fuck. He's
that,
like,
it,
dude, he's one of the guys who got it the worst out of all musicians ever, bro. There was like fucking groups like threatening to fucking kill him and like religious crazy people trying to get him censored and whatever, bro.
like
Like
straight up
imagine going through
church
that.
protests, like that guy was getting cancel
Yeah,
cultured before cancel culture was cancel culture.
exactly, bro. But it's cool though. Like, you know, it's just when you look back on it, you're like, oh, that shit's normal now. Like almost.
So
Like like the shit he was saying, bro, was crazy. You know, he was talking about like raping his own mom and
absolutely,
shit.
like it was wild. But the thing is, I do like in defense of that shit. It felt more like a real protest against dumb laws that was like relevant to make at that point. And then like South Park was kind of like pushing the boundaries at that time too, and it felt like different because you couldn't just say fuck. Like
Yeah,
we couldn't have gotten ad money and said fuck in 2000 quite the same. Like you had to be
that's the thing.
Howard
That's the
Stern.
thing. Yeah,
So like the world done
basically.
changed in a way where the need for that level of shock culture to push the boundary isn't the
Well, I
same.
think, bro, yeah, honestly, what I think happened is people realized that it was super profitable, so it became more used and more prevalent, you know?
But then
Like, look how much Eminem sold while being crazy, right? Like, while saying the most.
yeah, that's
Like,
facts actually. Well, I mean, he's trying to
you
do
know,
it
it's
again
just
now, but it doesn't feel the same.
everyone, bro, everyone will do anything they can to get famous now. Like, there's so much ridiculous fucking, like, I'm gonna do the most outrageous shit for clout on the internet, and that's it, bro. Like, and you know, back then that shit wasn't popular. You know, it was like more like, okay, I guess I'll be outrageous and record it on an album. Like, make music videos of me being outrageous. What else could you do? You know, you couldn't just go wild and get viral on like TikTok for fucking lighting yourself on fire and shit like that. You know,
Yeah, this world
and to do
is.
like Jackass or whatever. Like MTV was like a whole show. You know, there was like those movies they made.
Yeah, I was just
What's it
watching
called?
some shit on the.
CKY and shit.
Yeah, there was the CKY, the Jackass, the what everything else those dudes got up to, the offshoots and whatnot. Um,
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah. I like those guys, man. That's a big part of my childhood.
You're one of the first people to bring them up, and it's wild. I just watched a YouTube video about like I think it's Bam or whatever, and he's trying to like
Yeah.
get back to normal, but his life's a little
No,
derailed
bro,
right now.
this his life's fun. Ever since Ryan Dunn passed away,
Yeah,
kind of like, bro,
but I
yikes,
didn't know
man.
how
Looks like
influential
shit,
all that
man.
shit really was, and how big it really got. I kind of missed it,
Bro,
like
it's huge, man.
when
It's huge.
Jackass.
I suggest you read Steve O's biography, autobiography.
Yeah, I might do
It's really
that for
dope,
real.
bro. It's really dope, actually. It's like a good insight into like how fucked up these guys really were, you know. But like at the end of the day, like they're not bad guys, you know. They're just like fucked in the head.
So, with regards to your childhood, before we move on, if you weren't that huge into music when you were super young, were you up to other stuff?
Bro, I played football when I was like starting 6 years old. And that's kind of like when I started getting into like rap music and making friends and shit like that
Mm.
were, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like before that, to be honest, bro, I don't remember that much. Um, like I said, I had a single mom. She worked all the time. And I was basically just at home or being babysit by the people who lived in the duplex in Centerville and their daughter. Like it was like this older lady. Her name was Suzanne. I still remember. You know, I left there when I was 5 years old, but Suzanne and like Marianne or Mary Jose, her daughter used to like take care of me during the day and shit. Like I remember being at their house, but I don't remember much about like what I was doing. You know,
All right, so
I don't think I did that much. You know.
that's nifty stills because the football kind of answers how you ended up getting exposed to music even more, right? Because it's soup.
Well, just friends, you know, like yeah, exactly. Like I had a very culturally diverse childhood because I was in football, you know, like there was everyone from every like background played football at one point, you know. So like I don't know, I just met a lot of people from all over Montreal.
Yeah, it's nifty stills. And I say that it might not feel that way for you because you're just talking about it, but believe it or not, nobody answers this question the same. And it's stuff like, yo, parents, check that out. If your kid goes and plays some football, look at the diversity element you could bring into their life. Like, there's actual knowledge
Yeah,
nuggets baked into what you're saying that you might not even be thinking of as
facts.
I'm
But
hearing it.
but a real knowledge nugget is I don't know, man. Putting your kid in football. I had like 3 concussions before I
Mm.
turned 16, and like for a developing brain, it's probably not that good. You know what I mean? Like I remember me and my boys would grab each other's face mask like this and just hit our heads to amp us out, like amp up. You know, like we would just like smash heads, like because you're wearing so much pads,
Mm.
you just like you feel invincible. You know, but it for sure it makes a difference in the long term. Like
Yeah, that's actually a big time knowledge nugget I never thought about. I was not a very big athlete in terms of life,
yeah,
so
there's a lot of brain damage in sports, like especially like boxing and football and like fighting and shit. So I don't know, bro. Like a big part of football is like you know the risks when you sign up, and you do it for the love of the sport because it's a beautiful game. So I mean, I would never discourage anyone from getting into football. It's just like if you have a kid, make sure he's pretty good and or like because you could. I remember a lot of kids were too small and shouldn't have been out there. Like they would get benched. Their parents would get mad that their kid's not playing. They're paying this money for their kid to play football, and he's not really playing. But dude, you don't want your kid to get fucking smoked. You know, like you have to. I don't know.
no,
It's
that's a big tip. If you're playing a full contact sport and your kid's like, especially when you're young, it could be the difference of like 6 inches between height, and that I believe is a lot of
it's a bit.
mass.
I'm a big guy, bro. Like I'm a big guy, and I got banged around. You know, so just
Yeah,
goes to show, like, you know what I mean.
no, it's important stuff. I actually really appreciate that tip. I never thought about it like that. Um,
But I've been thinking about getting into like football coaching, actually, like coaching the youths and shit. So
like
I
Snoop
don't know.
Dogg.
I don't know where to start, but it's something I'm like recently been trying to get it, like thinking about, you know?
Yeah, there's got to be a bunch of youth programs out in the city that be
Oh,
doing it.
100%. They all need, for sure, they all need help, bro. It's just about starting, you know? It's a big commitment, man.
That part I respect too. That yo, that's a big tip. Don't commit to shit until you can commit to shit.
Exactly. That's me with music, man. If you want to bring all this around to music,
Oh, we will.
uh, you notice I have a lot of battles out. If I had like if I had control over that, bro, I probably would have like not there wouldn't be a way to watch my battles, I don't think, because I've never been a guy who thought I was good enough to really put my music out, put my art out. I kind of keep it to myself, and I kind of try and get so like I'm a perfectionist, right? So I hate all the battles you played before, bro, because I look weird. I don't deliver it the way I practiced it. I don't, like you were saying some shit about choreography. I don't even really practice that, to be honest. So it's almost like improvised on the spot, and it doesn't look good to me. I look awkward. I don't. But so there's shit about it I don't like. You know, I'd rather have the perfect look and looking at the camera at the right times and doing all that shit. I would way rather all my battles look like that, like the pros do. And I wish I could, like, I would, if I could, I would erase all my battles and like restart, maybe with a new name, and you know, maybe pick just I don't know. Like, I'm not saying I hate all my
Like,
battles
it's
or
so
anything.
weird for
Just
me to hear that, like, just in general, because I don't agree with your perception of the situation in terms of
yeah,
watching
but
those
that's the thing,
battles.
right? Like, but that's why I have no music out. Like, you can't find any of my, like, you maybe you could
I
find three
found
songs of mine.
one verse because I found it for my
Exactly.
reel that somebody featured you on that you clearly couldn't get pulled or whatever. Um, and
But
like,
yeah, no, I have no music out really. So
yo,
I mean, and I've
Zalmanel in the
made music
comments
since I
is
was
like,
a kid.
that is not weird for me to hear. Like, I guess I'm the opposite. I put out like shit and I'm like, progression over time is a real thing. And that to me matters. I don't care if my like 2012 shit sounds whack because my shit today sounds I. But the fact is, like, I like that growth
Yeah,
angle. That's why, like, I'll
yeah,
watch your
yeah,
first battle and be like, damn, and then see your last battle, like, where you fucking battled a sock. Like, dude,
yeah.
everything about your presentation in that battle was like art to me. It was like you sat there and you like really were bored with it because honestly, and no disrespect if you watched this, Raiden, the way he came at you was really wordy and like it had this air
It
to
was
it.
just bad, bro. It just wasn't
And
good.
you came with like this like, you're not impressing me much. Some real Shania Twain energies and shit, and I felt that. And then like you pulled out the sock and everything about like your build up and boredom in the first, building up to this, bro. Like that's dope. Everything about
Yeah,
that's
thanks,
dope.
man. Everyone loved that shit. Actually, everyone thought it was really well put together. For
But
some
like,
reason, I thought it was so stupid.
and
I
then
was like, I hope this shit works.
it was great, man. It was like I saw the comment and I was like, okay, I didn't watch it then, but watching it now, I'm like, that's fun to watch. Yeah, it was so fun and like personally, but it's because of like the way you built up your verses too. Like it wasn't just
Thanks,
like
man.
like had you had done that round one, it would have been corny.
So, but you see the difference between the first battle against Savage and now, right?
But
So imagine there was a new battle rapper who came out, but look, now I mastered like really looking at the camera, my body movements, and there's a new guy who comes out who's dope at all that shit off the jump, bro. He's gonna level up way faster than I can from the point I'm at now.
but that
And
has
it's not that I'm salty or anything. It's just that like I've had opportunities that didn't pan out or things whatever didn't go a certain way for me where I'm not where I could be. You know what I mean? Or maybe I didn't put in enough work.
I feel like
And
all of
I don't know. I
us.
feel like a rebrand could be good for me too.
I don't know about
At
the
the end of the day.
rebrand part. I can't comment on that. I don't know enough about your future desires. Maybe it's worth doing, maybe not. But pretty much everyone I talk to in Montreal has the same general sense of I'm not where I could be for a lot of reasons. And the young ones are absolutely gonna have a much easier time. And I think it's a beautiful thing because it means we did the work to allow them to
I
have that
think,
happen a
bro,
bit. Cause yo, when I watch
a
the
lot.
stuff you guys did, like that gives a
Mhm,
lot of people something to strive for that didn't exist
mhm,
before, you know? Like at least here, I don't know. Before DMS,
mhm.
was there a lot? I mean, there was that little King of the Dot run with Lil Pesci. All respect. I didn't see
Yeah,
that. I wasn't involved in. So since
yeah,
I've been involved, it's just what you guys have done in Montreal in
yeah.
English that I've noticed.
But it's still like it's a tight knit community, bro. It's very like I see the same faces at every event. I know there's support online that I don't know about. Um, but like I don't know, bro. It's like Montreal's not really the city where, as much as we all love it here and it's home to us, it's not a city where you blow up out of. It's not a city where you make connections in the music business or in battle rap business. Like if you have to go to the states, man, it's plain and simple. Like you just have to, bro. Like just everything's there. They're 10 years ahead of us in all assets of that. The entertainment industry, like connections, politics. They're ahead of us. There's no debate.
I agree. I just think weirdly because of COVID, you can now be in the States and be here and it's legitimately viable for a lot of content enterprises. Just my
Word, yeah.
life's a little bit of a testimony to that. I'm like deeply
Yeah.
now like connected to weirdly enough like Poison Pen's little circuit because of who I'm doing
Yeah.
interviews with on the next shit I'm doing with End of the Week. And it's
Word.
like I'm now talking to battle rappers and shit. Like I don't want to talk too
Yeah.
much, but we're even discussing shit like VR battles. So like,
Yeah.
and I'm in Montreal. I only been in New
No, no,
York
bro. I
like
know
one
you can
time.
go.
So it's
I know you
like,
can build up a bro. Pornhub is in Montreal, you
yeah,
know. So I know
facts.
you could build up. I know you
But
could build up
I
an
think what
online
happens
presence in
is that
Montreal. You
like
know what I'm saying?
a lot of my theory is that there's not a lot. Everyone wants to be indie until you talk about business. Is really where I think the problem comes, and it's not a Montreal problem. I've talked to people in too many other cities that parallel the Montreal problem. I think it's just an indie problem. Everybody was like, "Fuck a label," and then didn't look up what labels did, and now we're here. And in battle rap land,
Basically.
nobody looked up what Direct and them and like fucking Lush One were doing. Nobody looked it up. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
looked up all of the things. So
Yeah.
that's the indie problem. That's what I think it is.
Right.
And there's not enough people that want to be booking agents. Everybody want to be an engineer.
Everyone wants to. Yeah. Everyone wants to rap, bro. Or everyone wants to do everything, you know. And
But nobody
they
want
do
to be a
so
booking
little of
agent,
everything.
and nobody want to. No, there's certain roles that nobody want to do, ever. Like nobody want to be
Yeah.
that guy. So that role stays vacant. The city doesn't get it, and most cities are kind of like that. Um, yeah, that's fair. There are a lot of stories of labels screwing up artists. But what I'm saying is, in the indie game, you kind of need to do all the jobs a label did, and somebody has to cover all of that shit. You know, so when you look at an indie scene, regardless to where it is, there's like a lot of things that are really weird because the artists believe one story, and then anybody that gets into the business believes a different story, and those two people really don't synchronize well in the middle. And I don't know how to fix that problem. That's basically what I'm trying to do with this show. Is work on education. You know, we hear about everybody's
Right.
stories and we figure out all the pieces to the puzzle and what can we do with that, you know? So like I hear what you're saying about accomplishments, but still your journey is just like, bro, you get paid to battle. You get paid to rap.
Yeah.
Do you know how many of us get
Basically.
paid to
Yeah.
rap? I get paid to podcast kind of. It never was about
Yeah.
music. I don't get anything that much off
Yeah.
of music.
Hey, bro, I'm not trying to like. I know what I did is cool. It's just that, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just hard on myself, and I guess that's why I'm better than a lot of people. You know, like
Facts.
that's why I win like almost every battle is because like I think I think I need to be so good that the end result ends up being good anyways. You know, even if it's not perfect.
I hear what you're saying. I just think it's cool to leave that shit out there, like and to release the less than perfect stuff because it's probably gonna connect with people better than you think it will.
Yeah. Where.
But yo, so let's go back to your like 8 or 9, right? And you start. No, I'm kidding. That's how the show works, bro. It's like
Whatever.
tangents, but
All right.
really, I do care about your life story and shit. You know, that's super important
All
stuff,
right.
man. Like, look at it.
Word.
Like, if anyone's ever gonna write a wiki page, somebody has to
Yeah.
have that shit down somewhere.
Facts, bro. It has to come from somewhere.
So yo, when you're like 8 or 9 and shit, you start getting into hip hop proper. All of these guys are influences. You have access to the internet pre YouTube. Are you a Napster kid?
LimeWire.
You're doing all the LimeWires
Lime
and Kazas.
LimeWire, Kazaa, Winamp X, fucking I had them all, bro. Bearshare, fucking.
Yeah.
There was so much fucking torrenting and websites, and that's how I found a lot of everything. You know, that's how I found basically everything on the internet.
So you were in that cool era of downloading and you're running it. At that age though, do you have a desire to like be part of music or are you just like a fan of it, bumping it?
I was just a fan, bro. Like I fucking had pictures of fucking 50 Cent on my wall and shit, like a fucking weirdo. Not like covered my wall, but you know what I mean. Like
I don't know
I
if
would
it's that
fucking get
weird,
a
man.
hip hop magazine and cut out the rappers and put them on my wall and shit, like a fucking.
Yo, like a
I don't know,
fan.
bro.
That's the word.
Yeah, basically.
It's just
Basically. But then eventually, bro, you think, oh, I could do this shit, you know? Like I
so
could fucking
when did you have that moment?
well, must have been like 14, 13. Like there's some songs I put on fucking Facebook when I was like 16 maybe or 15 that are like rap songs. Like, oh yo, this is my first ever rap I recorded. And I had like a little rap beef with some guy at high school where like we made tracks like dissing each other. And I was like or some shit, you know what I mean? And
That's
I don't know, bro. It was never anything serious at all. Like it was like
nah, but
that's kind of like the start, I guess.
it's kind of dope stills. At 16, I was
Yeah.
still in the writing poetry and like, yo, read my lyrics phase of life. I wasn't
It
on
was
no
probably it
fucking
must have
cool
been before
shit,
it must have been before 16 though. It must have been like 14.
which is dope. Like, I know it's
Yeah.
when you're looking at it, you're looking at your quality and skills. When I'm hearing it, I'm like, man's was 14 years old figuring out how to put out diss tracks against mans in the school. That's actually fire.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's funny that it went full circle and then I started battling because that's something I never thought I would do, you know?
I
Like
mean,
battle rapping is something I watched as a kid. Like Thesaurus and Ilmac. We used to watch like their freestyle battles, like the WRCs and shit like
right.
that, and Scribble Jam and whatever. And then battle rap became more written, like really written bars. And like I think that first transitional period was super awkward, and I stopped watching battle rap, and then until many years later, man, like maybe 10. But in that time is when I did my whole knowledge of hip hop and going back and digging through the crates, as they say, and learning about Cool G rap and being a fan of that guy, being a fan of Scarface, being a fan of all those guys, you know, that basically is that style that I try and go for, which is just hardcore rap music. I love that shit, you know.
No, it's,
That's when I heard. Sorry, I'll bring it back to battle rap.
no,
That's
no
when I
worries, man.
my boy showed me JC versus Chilla Jones. I don't know if you've ever seen that battle,
I
but
might
they
have.
battle in like a shoe store.
Yes.
And bro, it's just like it's a classic, you know, like all 3 rounds classic, both sides. And I was like, oh, okay, they can do this in the written era now. Like this is what they're doing. And it made me just like go off on battle rap. I became a huge fan because I like lyrics. Like I've always been a guy who liked lyrics and shit. So um battle rap kind of when music got dumbed down, like battle rap kind of took the lyrics like as much now as like everyone does, not everyone wants to hear fucking a hot 16 on a beat anymore. Like no one wants to hear fucking punchlines and shit in tracks. They want to just dance and have a good time.
You know what
Like the
I
Black
okay,
Eyed
you know
Peas
what I
songs. Like,
actually think it is? Because I thought a lot about that. It's like the best pens are arguably in battle rap. Like battle rap is something that
yeah,
rewards
100%,
like
bro. In my opinion, at least, like the best pens in all of rapping is battle rappers.
and
Like
then a
some of the
lot of
best
like
rappers in general.
a lot of people who do the hot 16s will often say similar stuff to what the battle rappers are saying, but when battle rap does it, you get this whole extra with it, the whole theater, the in your faceness to it, where it just doesn't come off the same hearing similar bars on a track no
There's
more.
no because honestly, bro, now that I'm at the level that my peer who I consider my peers in battle rap, which are good, really good battle rappers, um, like they're better writers than all those guys who do like hardcore rap music, like like any guy who's like doing lyrical miracle rap on a 16, they're not better writers than battle rappers. They're not, like a lot of their bars are like really easy and like easy double entendre, easy metaphor, easy simile. Like it's not layered like a battle rappers would, but it's on beat in a different way that battle rappers don't need to be because battle rappers are free from the beat, right? So that's why a lot of battle rappers can't make music.
I think
You know
battle
what I mean?
rappers don't care about hooks like and shit like that to the same degree. Or a battle rap hook is more about a hot punchline the way a stand-up comic's punchline delivers, and a musical hook's mad different.
Yeah, well, hook, yeah, compared, yeah, you can't compare them.
And then songwriting requires a lot of musical hooks, and I find that when I
You,
hear
you
battle rapper songs, it's like the hook game comes off to me in the same way that you're describing the way lyrical miracle rappers are compared to battle
yeah,
rappers. So it's like that's where you
exactly,
see like the transition.
exactly, bro.
And like I remember talking to Iron Solomon about this, and he was like, "Yo, when you're in battle rap mode, it's like nearly impossible to write songs right, and when you're in like songwriting mode, it's like nearly impossible to do battle raps right." And like it's like these completely
It's
different
true,
skill
bro.
sets and shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's true, bro. That's why I've been having a hard time writing fucking music lately. I'm always in battle mode for the last 4 years, bro. I slacked on music, I didn't make that much music.
I
I made
mean,
a lot more when I was younger.
arguably, if it's a game of branding, you've done a lot of interesting things for your career to make sure your name is known, and you can
Yeah, man.
always make
That's why
songs later.
yeah, I want to put out a tape soon. I'm thinking of just, rapping over like beats that I like classic hip hop beats, like whatever is fucking whatever I like, like just brodying the beat and putting out a mixtape, maybe like 8 tracks and just rapping bars. That way I don't have to think about a producer. I don't have to think about nothing. I can just record these and put them out for free for the people. And I think that would be a good way to just start it off.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with
So get
and
ready because I already started writing bars for it. So it's coming.
I mean, I look forward to seeing y'all get into music and shit. I think it's good for the city and culture, and I love the idea of y'all
Mhm.
making songs. It's usually like I relate more to the battle rappers who like a lot of the battle rappers who write songs when they really get into album mode, who I've interviewed at least, tend to make really well written albums. Maybe I don't know about
Mhm.
mixtapes and bars, but when they finally get into album mode, because they all know how to
Yeah.
tell really immaculate stories with words. And so I'm looking forward to hearing some of y'all guys get more into the albums and shit. But yo, you said you were like dissing dude in high school. How are you recording this music?
Oh, I was recording it with a fucking a headphone like microphone plugged into my desktop computer at home.
Like no mixing anything, just like throwing it
No,
out.
no, bro, just literally like go like Audacity, like drag the beat on, press record with like a $1 microphone and just like record my raps because all I cared about was lyrics. You know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't put out real. That's why I've never really put out mixed and mastered songs and branded and CD. Like I've never done that shit. I just rap. I'm just trying to be a better rapper before I could do that. And I figure if I rap so good, one day someone's gonna want to make music with me where I don't have to pay money. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to have to pay money to rap. Like I should be the rapper that comes and is good at rapping better than whoever else could be there rapping, and that's what I do. That'd be dope for me. That would be like a that's what I've always been trying to do. I've never been trying to spread myself too thin. You know, never been trying to do fucking beats, never been trying to book battles, never been trying to own a league, never been trying to do like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. It's
Yeah,
because I know my lane.
I was like, I kind of get that. I mean, as far as music creation goes, I decided I'm never going to be a producer or an engineer. I
Mm-hmm.
accidentally became a recording engineer on some save money tip because if you can just
Word.
record your own vocals,
Yeah,
like
of
why the
course. But
fuck?
yeah, you can press record and whatever, but you can't do it the way it really needs to be done
I
for it to
can
be
I can
mastered,
play
right?
shit. I know how to now play
Yeah,
stuff, so I can like fix my own flow. So like let's say I
right.
fuck up a bar and it doesn't sound like ass, I can like slice it, move everything, make sure it's perfect and shit.
See, bro, me as a battle rapper, nah, like I would have to redo it if it's not perfect.
You
You know
know
what I
what?
mean? Like,
I talked to a bunch of producers and they're like, you know, you can just do surgery, right? A song is like not a live thing, and I'm like,
I know, bro.
I
That's
know.
what they all do. That's what most guys do. You have to still do surgery after, but if you can one take it, it's just easier for everybody.
Mm,
Like if you can
facts.
perform it, like if you're not reading it off your phone, like most guys, like if you're reading your verse off your phone, you're already down like you're at a disadvantage.
I don't know. I've
I know
read
it could
my
be
whole
some quick shit,
career.
even if you could swag it out, but if you memorize it and come with it like in your head,
You
it's
know
gonna
what
sound way
happened? I
better.
don't know. Some people can be like that. I reached a point in my life where it's more like I'm writing the song in an hour, and that song's got to be recorded in about an hour after sometimes. So I don't have the
Mhm.
luxury of memorization no more. You can learn how to read and make it sound fly. I've read my whole
But you
fucking
do, bro,
career.
because instead of doing that, you could write that song, and then instead of recording it that next hour, you could fucking rewrite it, like make just keep writing it until
Nah,
it's
dude. I know.
keep going
I was
over it and
actually
shit.
remarking on your guys' shit coming into it. One of the biggest deterrents for me being a battle rapper is how fucking slow I am at memorizing shit. Like I look at how
Mm.
like you were like, because in your battle against the first dude, you were like, all you have to do is write it in a week, practice that shit for 2 weeks, da 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 da. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm out. Like it might take me like 15 hours, 20 hours to memorize some like 6 minutes of rap on a real tip.
Yeah.
So like I'm just nah, I learned how to like I'm not saying everybody can read, but I learned how to do it without memorizing it. I know how to memorize the flow when I deliver it. When I have the words in
Yeah.
my face, but to literally remember words verbatim and shit for I have to go after the song's recorded and practice that
Hmm.
shit for ages for live. Like I put like a
Yeah, but
good
no, but you could practice it before you even start recording it, right? Like you try and do it before you ever press record.
Yeah,
Like
but
you,
like,
but while you're writing, even while you're writing it, you try and memorize it, like what you've done so far at
so I
least, or
memorized the flow and the
whatever.
melody, not the words. Flow and melody I have memorized,
Yeah,
but the words, nah, I'm learning it as I go. Honestly, it doesn't
that's
take that
crazy.
long, but like,
Yeah, but
like
see, like that's maybe your style isn't like as dense as maybe mine, would be
it can
because I
be.
really care, bro. Like every syllable has
Nah,
to
every
be
syllable has to
structured
be my guy.
perfectly.
Sometimes it is. It's just that I'm completely a studio artist type person. I'm not like
Where,
it's completely different. So we
mm,
end like my goal is to end up with the same. I have every syllable has to be clear now. Like if every
right,
syllable to me doesn't sound nice, I feel weird about the track after. But okay, I'm way better at taking the 80% than the 100 than you. I'm not saying 100%, but
hmm,
nah, it really matters. Like I'll really do it. It's just I've never bothered. I learned how to read it. Like I'm just saying, there is a way to read it. I feel like a lot of professionals
hmm.
just read because they write the shit and like an
Of
hour later
course,
they're
of
recording
course,
the
bro.
shit.
That's what I. Yeah, of course, there definitely is. I'm just for me, like I've been a guy
Mm.
who I feel like if I'm reading it, I kind of just like
But maybe you
get too
can like
into it.
memorize the shit quick too, because I'm getting like, yo, bro, I'm watching you deliver this shit like with immaculate perfection. Where like, yo, I could put 15 hours in and not be able to do that. It might just be
Yeah,
you
like
have
some of
this
that shit I
memory.
wrote that some of the shit I wrote like the week of, like a lot of my rounds are like my third rounds and shit are pretty last minute. So,
Yeah, no.
um,
Like maybe I'm just a shit
but like,
rapper or something. Like I'm not like I could be
yeah,
like the not Jay Z guy. Like there's the Jay Z types. I'm not that dude. It just takes me
yo, that
forever to
shit is that
memorize.
shit doesn't make sense to me, bro. Like this guy comes out like just he doesn't even have to write. Like he just like what? I
But
don't get that shit.
yeah, no, I'm just saying like that's what impresses me the most. Like songs, it's a lot less words. Battles, there's no hook. A hook is like half a song. you know.
Yeah, it's most of the song. Like it's how the song gets known.
But that's fire though. Still, like I love this kind of discussion by the way, because it's so interesting to hear how other people care about it. And you're like a dude who
Hmm.
gets paid for your craft, which makes me take you more seriously about your opinions
Yeah,
on things in
yeah,
general.
man.
Um,
I get paid mostly when I do like a off-brand thing because I have two leagues that I really battle with, which is DMS and King of the Dot and the GZ platform that they had to come up through the ranks. And so those are the only two leagues I really care about, to be honest. Like so far, like I would obviously accept the URL battle, but like when someone else wants me to battle, I'm gonna like I take it like it's a bigger thing to me than I think most people take it as an up and comer, as an up and coming battle rapper. They sell themselves short and kind of like they'll be like, oh, someone else wants interest in me, like fire, like like someone cares. But like if you build your brand on exclusive leagues to a certain point, well then those small leagues will eventually be willing to pay you a lot more than they would if you were just like, this is my second battle. Because when I was coming up in DMS and I had my first three battles, and then I did a PY, which is like a before GZ, like I did a GZ battle, and I was getting hit up every week, bro. Like more than I ever get hit up now by small leagues and shit. Like way more, like a whole bunch of people, yo, come battle this guy in this league. Like I've never heard of none of this. I was like, bro, fuck this. I was just like, I'm gonna be smart. I'm not gonna say no any yes to any of these. And I only ever did battles on my home league and whatever. So when I finally did start accepting small league battles, they had to pay an amount that I was satisfied with, and they actually did, bro. So it just goes to show, I
that's
guess,
a big
that's
tip,
a good
stills.
method.
You know what
Yeah,
though? I wonder if rappers can learn from that. Because how many of us go perform for free all the time?
exactly, bro. Like, but music is different, but it's still the same thing. You're right. Like you have to. What a better lane was my boy. He used to be SRH.
Oh my gosh, SRH is legend.
Yeah, I grew up with him. Right, he's from Valois. He's from
Say
Point Forty-Two
word.
and shit. Yeah, we went to the same high school and everything. And like that guy would do his own shows. Like he would put on together his own shows where like he was the one making money off of it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like he would feature artists and he would do like, oh, SRH's album release party with all these people who bring their own people and whatever. He's the one at the end of the day who gets profited off. That's the way to move. You know what I mean? Like this guy made solid albums on his own, built up his name to where he could put out
No, but
shows
SRH
and
was
whatever's
putting
in
out
it.
music like at a league above like a lot of people.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's what exactly what I mean. Like, and then he now, bro, like I told you before, you have to go to the States, bro. If you want your music to blow up, if you want to meet the right people, if you want to be known for anything, you have to go to LA, Atlanta, you have to go to Miami or whatever, and all these places that Chicago, New York, like you have to meet people in these places that push your career, you know, like you can't just stay here. You cannot, like it's not gonna pop off. Like you'd have to get very, very lucky. Like even Drake, bro, spent a lot of his career in Houston,
That's true.
Memphis or whatever. Like he has his dad is from fucking. I think he has his American citizenship shit because he's half American. And
Yeah,
so yeah,
that's an
like it just goes to
interesting
show.
point on Drake that nobody ever talks about, but you're right. Like he spent a long time, especially during the Young Money
In the
era.
South, bro. He raps about it all the time. I was from the dirty South. Like I saw guys in the summer with diamond chains and fucking fur coats, and I was like, holy shit! Like I need to do that. Like that's why he did. That's why he brought that swag up north, and that's why he's. You know what I mean? It's like you have to have those connections around
Mm.
North America, around the world, basically,
So I
to
just
be
want to be clear.
profitable.
I agree with you entirely about this connections games.
Yeah,
I think first of all, I think everybody has to travel. Like you can't be
yeah, man.
talking about like best of anything if you ain't ever seen anything but Montreal.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. It's just the way it is, you know.
And then like through travel and I don't know. For me,
Network, bro. Network. You have to put money into going out. Like before I ever got booked on KOTD or a Ground Zero or got given a chance to try out for that league, I went to events in Toronto and met everybody. I
mm,
wasn't a weirdo. I didn't
that's a
rap in
big
anybody's
tip.
ear. I didn't rap in nobody's ear. You know, I was cool. I smoked piffs. I was just chilling. You know, I went to watch the battles, scout, see what it's like, see the vibe, apply it to when I finally got my chance. And
Yo, I like
yeah, bro.
the see the vibe tip. I saw somebody's performance recently in another city, and they didn't understand that it wasn't Montreal, and it really hurt them in a
Hmm.
competition setting. And I'm like, oof,
Yeah,
you got to read the room. That's a big tip. But I love
facts,
what you
bro.
just said there about doing the homework of
You have to go on reconnaissance missions, bro. You can't go into something blind. Like you can't like even Chrome brought it up in our title match. He said you were in the crowd as a fan at DMS 20, for Chrome DNA, right? That was the first DMS battle I went to. And like, you know what I mean? Like I had to go see what was good because people were asking me to battle like on that league. So I was like, okay, also I'll go look at it, you know, whatever, go to a few events. And I was like, hey, yeah, I could do this shit, you know? And then I did my tryout and I knew the vibe. I knew what I had to bring, you know, it's just you have to do that in everything. Like for another example is Chrome had a battle in London, UK, in England. And I happened to be like on a trip out there. So I stopped at the event, you know, and I saw everyone. It was cool. Like Eddie I was there, Ganic was there. I met all the UK guys. I met Shocks the Rebel and shit like that. And Shocks was the owner of that league that the event was being held at. And I was like, yo, what's good, bro? Like I'm Machete Trevy. And he's like, yo, I know who you are. Like, why didn't you tell me you were coming? We could have had a battle for you, you know? No. And I was like, oh well, bro, I don't know you. I'm not gonna hit you up online and ask for a battle. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, now you know me. Next time you want to book me, like hit me up, you know? And I was in fucking London, so he was probably like, oh shit. Like now he knows me, you know? So next time I'm in London, I could have a plate, no
no, but
problem.
that's a big tip what
Like
you're
that.
saying. There was
You have to go on reconnaissance missions, bro. You have to fucking go. You have to go scout before you
but it's
fucking make
also
your move.
like
You know?
a big tip I learned just doing this, right? Most of the relationships I have with people in Montreal now are super internet based. Like the number of people I've
Mm-hmm.
even met in real life that I know versus online is really small. Like even meeting you for that brief moment, bro, that takes you
Yeah.
out of like the realms of internet people. Like I've looked in your
Exactly, bro.
eyes for a second, you know? Um
Yeah.
and it made me realize that like nah, there is a lot of power in what you're saying, especially if it's business involved, because like the biggest tip I ever got in life came from Urban Logics, and he came to me and he was
Okay.
telling me about Fat Joe back in the day, and how Fat Joe used to go to everybody's show even if he hated the person's music and bring like 50 deep to everybody's show. And then you look at Fat
Mm-hmm.
Joe's legend today and where he's at in the
Yeah.
game and the respect he has, and you think about it, Fat Joe went everywhere, always was there, always brought people, always showed love, and then the whole world
Mm-hmm.
elevated Fat Joe to like Grammy status and shit. I
But
don't know if he won, but he
that's
got
what that's what
nominated.
that's what that's what New York City was in that time, though. You have to understand that too. You know, like people were outside like that. You know,
But
like
not everybody in the New York City went to people's music shows they didn't like and showed love, even if they hated
yeah,
the
that's
people in
wild.
the
Yeah,
game.
That's
That's the
weird though,
extra
kind
part
of.
of it. It's
Give
weird.
me 1 second. I'm just gonna get some water.
Yeah, do your thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but go on.
So it's like it's politics. He politicked really well in that moment, and he showed like via action something that was like really important. That if you go show support and you kind of read the room, people are gonna see that, remember that, and later on in life, when you're doing your business, that is something they're gonna remember. So in a sense, it's just
Yeah, man.
expanding on the reconnaissance part and applying a bit of like
Exactly.
tactics to it
That's what
too.
he was probably scouting, bro. But it's
Facts.
cool to bring a squad of 30. That's just legendary shit. That's why
That's some
him and
shit
Big
I
Pun,
can't
Terror
do. I'll be
Squad.
real with
Well,
you.
that's Terror Squad. That's New York shit. That's what I'm saying. Like that's back in the day shit. People used to just have to link up. Like I remember
Yeah.
growing up, bro. It was like we were literally outside. Like you would go outside during the day and you would link up with random people on your way, and you would end up being like a big group of heads, like up to no good. You know what I mean? And like it was before everyone had phones really with data plans and like.
Mm.
And I think even if you were older at that time, like it was like hit me on the hip, page me, like I'll get back to you when you fucking can. Like no, 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 no. Like people were outside, bro. They were gooned up. They were. It's not the same as now. Now you can be gooned up and be in a fucking Zoom meeting, right? Like we are right now.
Yo, but it's
You know what I
actually
mean?
really bad, right? Because when I'm trying to get people to like show up in real life to shit, like now nobody want to show up to anything. Like it's wild.
We'll see.
Like a lot of people be
We'll
like,
see.
I wish there was this, I wish there was that, but really people like are so comfortable. And I'm not saying people won't go back to real life events. Like DMS going through battles, I'm gonna go to a battle. I've never been to one before. There's gonna be crowds
Word.
coming to it, but like I guess what I'm saying is a lot of people, because of the convenience of the way remote work has happened and just in general habits, like people don't necessarily want everything they think they want. And that's what I've learned over
Yeah.
the last couple of years. And I don't know what the future's going to hold. I personally can't wait to go back to fucking crowded spaces full of people being full of germs. Like, I just want to be in a
Oh yeah,
giant
you want
fucking
that shit?
germ
I kind
fest.
of like my space, bro. I like a little bit of my space, you know?
I want to
Like
pop in.
I'm more germophobic than I used to be. I used to just touch metal door handles and not give a fuck. Like
Mm,
metro doors, bro, push on it. You know, I would never now. I'm like,
I'm
oh
maybe
fuck.
not.
Use my elbow and shoot.
I definitely am more hygienic than I ever was in terms of washing my
Yeah.
hands like a motherfucker and shit like that.
Yeah, it's fucked
I
up,
got
bro. I don't know if it'll
habituated.
ever go back. I don't know
I
if I
don't
can
know
go
if
back.
it's bad to wash my hands this much though. I'm not hating this, but like, yo, the second I can go indoors without masks, I'm in it. The second I can like
Yeah,
fucking
mask, what up, bro? I don't know why we're still even doing that at this point. Like the States dropped it, UK dropped it. Like that's just fucking medical, you know?
yeah, I don't know. I don't have a like, yo, I don't know. It's
I don't
weird.
have a strong take either because I don't really care.
I
Like I've
got
been
used
wearing
to
my
it
mask
now.
the whole time. Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I'm
But
fine with it.
whatever, bro.
Like it's like I'm more like I don't know how I'm supposed to. I've got to go back to the office place in a month, and I'm like, oh shit, I have to go be around
Word.
people.
I
How do I behave again? That's the parts I'm like, cause yo, like,
feel like everyone's gonna feel the same way, man. It should be fun, man. You're gonna be like,
nah,
oh, okay, yeah,
low key, I'm like really excited. At first, I was like, fuck, blah blah blah. They're only saying 2 days a week
yeah,
though, so 2 days a week sounds like paradise. Actually, you get 2 days to go to work, bang out. Those are your meeting days. Boom, boom, boom.
yeah. Still,
3 days
man.
at home, grind out the work. But yeah,
Yeah, man.
I miss the like organic connections that come from being in a room full of people.
Yeah, I remiss before cell phones and shit like that, like social media, like when we would actually, like I was saying, be outside.
Mm,
I'm happy I got to enjoy the tail end of that. But like even looking back further on like the 70s and 80s and 90s, like I really wish I fucking came up in that time. Like that was peak humanism, you know, like peak humanity. I think it must have been so much fun, bro.
yeah,
Obviously we have a lot of cool shit. Like the internet is fire, and like we know a lot more shit on the fly now. But
I
just
grew.
the organic connection you had with people back then was a bit different. And I saw the tail end of it, and
I
it's
mean, I
dope,
grew
man.
up
But
kind of like that too a bit. You know, like we used to go to the
mhm,
park. I found out
yeah,
my
bro.
parents used to send us to the park so they could fuck. So we used to have to like spend hours
Oh,
at the
that's
park.
weird.
I found out after this what it is. But like, so we used to spend like hours at the park and shit, and like, you know, you would just meet the neighborhood kids and shit, and like, I don't know
Yeah,
how kids meet the neighborhood kids no more. I don't know if that's a thing they do.
yeah. I don't know.
I
I
mean, I
don't
guess
really
there's still
know. I don't
school
think
and
so.
shit, but now there's Zoom school.
Yeah, it's different, bro. Like I have a little brother. He's 17. So when I was like 12, he was born and shit. Um, so like he's grown up in a time with fucking. They've always had social media. he's not like big on it. Like oddly enough, like everyone he knows is like a big social media expert and shit, and
That's
he's
wild.
kind of like whatever. He's low key on it, but like a lot of his childhood was playing fucking games online with his friends. Like not really
That's the
outside
shit
like
that's
that.
wild. Like, yo, I'm definitely from the like two Xboxes in a basement with that fucking wire playing Halo type shit.
Hmm.
You know, like there was a
Yeah, no, I was outside in that era, so like I don't really, like like I played video games sometimes. Like I like video games, don't get me wrong, but
mm,
I don't know. I was outside a lot more than my little brother was. That's for sure.
no, that's
And my older brother. My older brother was more like you. Like he liked to stay at home with LAN parties and shit, like shit like that.
yeah, I wasn't. Well, I mean, once I became a teenager, I was more stay inside. But I was in cadets, so I ended up doing a whole bunch of weird cadet shit. So I had my fair share
Air
of like
cadets or what?
air cadets. Yeah, I went to One West
Word.
Montreal Squadron.
Oh, word. That's dope. I did that for like in grade seven. One of my boys I made in high school. We were like best friends in grade seven. He got me into all kinds of weird shit, and that was one of them. Like this kid, he's like, "Yo, come be air cadets," And I lasted like a few months, bro. But I was like, "This shit is not for me, bro. I can't do this
I
shit."
found out I could get a pilot's license, and I got real like
Hmm.
committed. I was like, nah, this be it.
Hmm.
And I spent 4 years. I was like a year before I was supposed to do it. We moved to the West Island. I switched to a new squadron, and
Yeah,
yo, bro, you
the one
can't.
at Riverdale there.
Yes, I did. I went to the Riverdale on
Yeah,
803.
that's the one I went to. That's the
That's
one I went
wild.
to.
Imagine we were there at the same time for like that because it's
Whoa,
possible. I'm 4 years older
it
than you.
is. Yeah, so it is possible.
It might have been like just for like a quick minute, I wouldn't remember this for real. So I show up and I find out everybody in this squadron wants to be a fucking pilot and they've all put 5 years in and they're like, you're a dork, we don't want you here, you have no place here.
Holy shit!
And I
Holy
got
shit!
like peer pressured out. I quit that year because it was like
Oh
I
wow.
was like, it was just because we moved, bro, otherwise I'd be a pilot right now.
That's fucked up, bro. Yeah, the West Island was fucking bro savage back then, bro.
I mean,
The fuck out of here.
we ended up on Hyman and Sunnybrook, and I found out later that Bucktown is wild. I didn't
It's
actually.
actually wild. It was wild out there back then, bro.
I
People
got
think it was like suburbs and shit, but
nah,
that shit was wild, bro.
like I wasn't in the wild wild. I was adjacent to the wild wild, but like still
Yeah.
like my like apartment complex taught me a few lessons in life. Like don't let people in your house.
Yeah, basically, bro. Like, yeah. The West is a small place. That's why I'm happy I don't live there anymore. It's
Yo,
too
you know what
small,
it is?
bro.
Being 18 there is trash. Actually, like I was in the West. I was in Dollard from 16 to 21. Or something like
Word.
that. And it was garbage. Like, yo, I mean, I don't really drink a lot because I couldn't drink and drive. And I was really about that.
Right.
And so I would be like driving to parties in the city. I really was. And so I
That's
never
fucked up.
drank and I just smoked weed. And then I found out in the
Okay.
West Island, you just smoke a lot of weed because
Yeah.
everybody just, because you
Basically.
can. There's all these beautiful places to go smoke pot all over the West Island.
Yeah.
It's like forest. I used to live across the street from a fucking forest, dude. Like in the middle of Dollar,
Yeah.
there's like that random ass nature path thing, and I was across the street from it. So we just go smoke weed in the
Word.
forest all the time, and it's like,
When I was fucking 17, my mom and my stepdad, like, at the time broke up, and she like could only afford a house in like Ontario. So speaking of moving, bro, I moved when I was 17 to fucking Ontario, like right at the border, and I had to go to. I was in grade 10 at Lindsay Place,
okay,
and I had just finished, and then she
shit, you
moved
might
me
have been
to
to Lindsay
fucking.
Place with my brother,
Who's your brother?
Adam Roy.
Oh, say a word. Why do? Oh, Adam Roy's your brother?
Yeah, I'm Holden Roy. It's the last name.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Word,
he's my little
bro.
brother. Yeah, he was.
You, he was a wild kid, bro.
I know all about that shit. I know all about that. But I didn't
He
know
was
about
he
it
was
back.
weird, bro. I haven't heard that name in mad long, bro.
Yeah, he's my
Holy
brother.
shit. Holy shit, bro. What? I have memories of him, but I don't remember them, bro. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
nah,
I think he was in my grade, dude.
yeah, it's possible. He
Yeah.
was like 3 years younger than me. He was like three
92,
grads.
right?
He's born in
92?
'91, but January, so I don't really know how all that shit works out.
Or
To
oh
be
yeah,
exact.
he's a year older. That's hilarious.
But yeah, that's my brother. Cause I was like, wait, Lindsay placed at that time. That makes sense. And then like Yo, I found out Lindsay Place was way better than my high school because I went to Wager.
Where did you go?
Wager.
Where?
Wager.
What's that? What
Wager.
the hell is that?
It doesn't. I was in the last grad class, so it's deaded, which is dope because they took us to LaRonde because they had all that like we saved money, so they took us to LaRonde, so that was fire.
Okay.
But it was in Côte Saint Luc. It was the school
Oh, okay, okay.
that if you got kicked out of or like you were super poor, you ended up at. So arguably, it
Word.
was like the Riverdale of that part of town. But like
Word.
less white people by percentage.
No, people, bro, people that got kicked out of Riverdale went to Lindsay Place, bro.
Lindsay Place
Lindsay
was
Place was
like
the cesspool.
Lindsay
It was
Place
the
was like a
cesspool.
giant ass mix though of like everything. It had like
That's
really.
what I'm saying.
Whereas
Yeah, it was
like
super weird, bro.
Wager cost $45 a year,
Oh, that's wild.
so like it was that school, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was wild. It was really just like that. It was super poor. Like the school sold all the band instruments, so it was like a running joke that your school would have a Wager band instrument in your fucking thing. There would be a WHS on one of your instruments, and almost the entire
Okay.
island. Like it was like we were that school that was like, and then it closed.
Word.
We were like 480th on the list.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there was some wild shit. Like they told all the dudes who were failing in grade 11, drop out. You're not gonna graduate, so just go to adult ed and start it. Like it was some weird shit you saw
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, bro. I had a wild fucking educational experience that kind of turned me off from school. And I've only now thinking about going back to like university and shit. But like when I was younger, I moved to Ontario when I was in grade, like ending grade 10. Like I'd finished grade 10. And they were like, yo, your credits don't transfer over because in grade 9, I had started skipping school and smoking weed and shit.
Mm.
So in grade 10, they like put me in this like program called Genesis where I was like fucking like in the same class all day with another group of delinquents, bro, like who ended up being like lifetime friends, like some of them. But anyways, like it was just a mess, you know. But anyways, when I went to Ontario, they were like, yeah, your credits from that shit don't transfer over. So like you're in grade 9 again here. And like you have to do till grade 12, and then you could go straight to university, you know? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, okay, whatever. And then like I ended up just like skipping school, getting caught smoking weed, getting kicked out of that school, and going to the adult ed out there. And then like by the time I turned 18, which was like a year later, I was like, fuck this. I had like met a girl. We moved to Calgary, like just like that with like a few $100. Like I
Dude,
just
that's
lived in
wild
Calgary.
shit. Like already your
Yeah, I
life
lived
has some fucking crazy adventures going on.
yeah, then I lived in Calgary for like a year, and then I moved back to the west to St. Anne's
Hold on. What's
and
it
had an
like living in
apartment.
Calgary when you're young? Is it like
Dude,
fun?
it was an experience, bro. I had a weird experience because I ended up working with like people from Israel and fucking. It was just like I was like a salesman, and it was like fun, bro. But it was different. It was wild.
Were you like
I
making
don't know. It
music
was,
and stuff at that point, or were you just like living?
I was making music when I lived in Ontario and before I left, like before I left to Ontario, like at the end of high school when I said I was writing a little diss tracks, like that was with someone from Lindsay Place.
Right.
And then I fucking rap dissed people in fucking Ontario too. And then I moved to Calgary and like did that shit for a while and then moved back and then I started working, you know, and I kind of got more into a work vibe. And been working ever since, bro. And I finished my high school though. I went back to Cartier in the West
Right.
and banged it out. Like I did an equivalency test, and they were like, "Yeah, like you know this shit. Like you're in grade 11, basically. Finish the shit." No, 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 no. I finished it quick, and yeah, I've been working ever since, bro. Basically, but I'm thinking now of going back to school.
What do you want to study?
Maybe communications and creative writing.
That's fair. There's a
Yeah,
lot in that world right now. It is like,
yeah, but that's the shit I like, you know, and I kind of like sports, so it'd be cool to be like a sports writer or like a fucking football coach and a teacher or some shit. I don't know, bro. You know, it's dope, bro. Or keep doing like what like journalism and I like shit like that, you know.
journalism's fire. I mean, even with what you're doing with the podcast is fire. Like that's huge.
Thank you, bro. Block Party Podcast. Check us out.
But yeah,
You know what
before
I
we
mean?
get on to that, let's run it back. How did you end up becoming a battle rapper?
Oh, this girl I knew through a friend. Like she was like a friend of my girlfriend at the time. And so we would have chill, like, you know, she was like her good friend. We would chill, we would smoke, we would laugh. This girl was hilarious. And I don't know, bro, like once me and her broke up, like I still like thought of her as cool, whatever. She hit me up. She was like, "Yo, like you should try out this rap battle shit, DMS. Like I'm boys with the person who owns it, Feezy, you know." She's like, "You should try this shit," and I was like, "Nah, fuck that," you know. And then every few months, bro, yo, like you gotta come try DMS, fuck that. And I was like, no, fuck that. And then every few months she would hit me up, you know. And eventually I was like, fine, fuck it, whatever. What do I have to do? And she's like, yeah, just like send a little verse of you rapping to Feezy, you know. So I send him like a 16 bars verse, like I recorded on my balcony or some shit. And he's like, yeah, book him a battle. So he booked me against Savage, and you watched it.
Yeah.
And after that, that was a wrap, bro. Like it was already the best ever.
So you came in with that. And that's like a preliminary battle. So let's say like if you want to be a DMS battle person, you have to go through like a tryouts process.
Yeah, exactly. There's a run DMS. You have to do your run DMS.
Right.
Um, if you're good at that, like if you exceed expectations, then you'll go straight to the Belmont, which is where we do our big events, where you're on like a stage and there's a whole like show basically. Yeah, but like right now we're hungry for artists. So any rappers in Montreal who think you're good rappers, I guarantee you're not as good as you think you are because you can't battle rap. And I invite you to come to DMS and get bodied.
Y'all are like, we can't find battle rap. We can't find anyone to participate simultaneously. Y'all are gonna be trash.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro.
Nah, that's fair. So as you're going through the battle rap process, I mean, you did that for you said 4 years. So you started and you just kind of that's been like your main focus. What's
Battling?
yeah,
Yeah, basically, yeah.
and tell us a bit about the process of going through this, being a battle rapper, preparing for a battle, and all of that stuff. Because I mean, my audience, those that are not there, are not the battle rapper types. We're like a bunch of outsiders usually. So anyone that watches it from my side isn't gonna take this stuff as inherent. So we're like just mad curious, like how do you do this shit?
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I just fucking get my opponents first of all. Like I know who I'm gonna battle. Um, Once they book the battle, sometimes like that same day where I block in the battle, like where someone hits me up and is like, "Yo, you want to battle this guy?" And we agree to it. I'll get like a bit of adrenaline and I'll write some shit. Like I'll think of like, okay, like his name's this, who is he? He's done this, like, and I'll think of some shit. I'll write it out in my notes, and then I kind of lose interest after that little burst. And then when the flyer drops, like when they announce the battle online, is when I get like a next one, and then I'm like, okay, no, I write some shit. I've put it together. I'm like, okay. I go over it sometimes, and then I lose interest again. And then once like it's the week of the battle, I'm like, oh fuck, like I haven't battled this week. I should probably like start caring about this. And then like I spend every day obsessing about it pretty much for like the last 3 days up to the battle. And then yeah, bro, I just do it.
And then you walk
I could be
in.
better. That's my problem is I should really put in more work. That's my main problem, my friend.
I mean, arguably, you do a pretty good fucking job for some I procrastinate and force myself to work type dude.
Yeah, thanks, bro. But it's because I hold myself to a certain standard, I guess.
I mean, I can't tell you you gotta practice more or whatever. That's all on you. But like, I mean, sure, we could all do better and whatnot. But end of the day, it's super interesting to see like that you motivate yourself like that. Maybe if you like practiced all the time and you like over prepared, you would be like facing other demons. Like now you have 1,200 bars ready. Which bars do you use in like? Cause yo, like I don't know what the right formula is. I've actually heard people describe a bunch of shit like getting early. Like I never am the type of person to start a writing assignment like too early. Like if I got a time limit, no, I'm not doing it too early. I am that's why I'm a shit memorizer. Maybe I don't know. I don't have good practicing, but like, yo, as long unless I have to memorize it, maybe I'll try a little earlier. But even then, like my writing and shit, the last minute, and then I bang on fire, and I try as hard to like maintain a balance between that and being like prepared enough. And like,
I find a lot of the best guys, bro, like in battle rap, they write the day before, bro. Like I've seen fucking Chrome write, like everyone considers his third rounds the best of all his rounds. And bro, he writes that shit the day before. Like He writes it the day of sometimes.
Y'all
Like
be
he's like
like
freaking
fucking
out
memorizing this shit.
because he writes it like him. He's different from me. How I told you I write like little bits and then I piece it together. Him, he fucking writes from like start down. So like if he can't get past a certain point, he doesn't keep writing. Whereas me, like I'll be like, okay, fuck this segment. I'm gonna go over here. I have this shit I could work on. I'll think about because me, I remember my shit in chunks, you know, like I have little chunks or like everything rhymes. It's all a chunk. It's easy for me to remember if I just remember the way it starts and the way it ends and the transition. You know what I mean? Like everything else in between just becomes like easy.
So what I'm hearing from you, and that's interesting, is you're just like remembering fours rather than like 16s, let's
Well,
say.
it could be four, eight, it could be fours, it could be eights, it could be seven, six. It's battle rap, right? So it goes
Right.
as long as I want it to. But I think of it just as a little chunk. Like in my notes, like I don't put an enter until like one section is done being rapped. Then it's like enter, it's a new section. Even though it's the same round, it's like a new paragraph, you know? But like they can be short, they can be long. It's just like that much rhymes, you know, like it's all perfectly rhyming and shit. And that's how it's easier for me to remember like that. But Chrome writes like top down, like he'll write like one bar at a time and he won't continue until he memorizes it and keeps like, you know what I mean? Like he'll memorize it as he writes it. So once he gets to his third round and it's the day before, well, he's writing it and he's memorizing it at the same time, which is like he's crazy for that, but like it makes sense when you think of it like that, you know. It's not like he's put together like a big thing that then he has to memorize as one big thing, which is what I do. He's just like memorizing and writing, memorizing and writing, memorizing and writing. Oh, it's the last day. Like, oh fuck,
So
I have to keep
how
memorizing
long
this.
does it take you to like set up? Like if you were to like put a total hours on an average for a battle.
I've tried to do that actually because in my notes, like I'll have the screen time of like the week before I battled Raiden Black or whatever. I looked at like the screen time I spent on my notes, and then I was like, how much am I getting paid for this battle? And like, is this fire? And like, it ended up being like very fire. Like it was like I spent like maybe 10 hours in my notes or eight to 10 hours in my notes. And like by the time that was done, like that was it, you know? Like I didn't write much of that battle the week
You know
before, like
what?
until the week of the battle.
Arguably 8 to 10
Like the
hours of
sock shit, I
effort.
thought of like
I, if I really like were to put 8 to 10 hours of effort into like memorizing the rounds, I probably could do that. Like that's like
no, the memorizing it, the
oh,
memorizing it is more time than the notes because I'll turn off my
okay,
phone and try and memorize it, right? So like that's just the screen time I spent writing on like my notes,
okay.
erasing, moving shit, like whatever, writing, like sounding it out. Obviously, memorizing it, I have to read it at some point. But like that was the time I spent on my phone. Um, but there is time where like after like the day of the battle or the day before sometimes like I like to say it until I'm comfortable, which could be like only 3 or 4 times really, bro. Like I could I because I remember it in chunks. As long as I remember my transitions and how everything starts, like I'm good. And then once I feel comfortable, I don't want to say it too much because I find the more I say it, the more corny it gets. Sometimes
No, I know, I
some
get
bars
that
are
feeling. Yeah, I go through that
some
when I'm
bars
doing
because
verses, like when I record
but
verses.
that but you know why, bro? Is because that means it's trash. Because when I have something that I think is fire, I don't ever get tired of saying it, and I don't ever like regret saying it. Like I'm always like, okay, this shit was fire. Like I love
You
saying it,
know
and you
what?
memorize it so easy, bro. I'm telling you, you memorize it so easy because it sounds good. It feels good to say. Everything's perfect, and you just memorize shit easier when you're fire, you know. And like the trash parts are harder to
I don't know if
memorize, and
I'm
that's when
ever
people
gonna
kill me.
memorize stuff the way you do, dude. That just might be you have a superpower I don't. But usually there is some tone. It's never usually it's not the words or the flow. It's the tone. For me, when I'm having those moments, my tone is garbage, and I'm not willing to accept that what I'm doing in that moment is bad.
Yeah,
And that's why it's
yeah.
okay. I feel you what you're saying there. I relate to that
And that's
heavy.
why I hate a lot of my battles, bro, because the tone I have in the moment when they actually recorded it isn't the tone I had when I was rehearsing it by
Bro,
myself
I
in my
love
room with
that
no
dry
filter or whatever.
ass flat tone you have. It's so
Yeah, but
fucking
it's
cool.
not this, but it's not the same as when I'm like at home alone, you know, when I'm like, there's no pressure of a crowd and lights and camera and action. It's just like you get so much more into the theatrics and the whatever, like being into it. When you're doing it, you're like, oh my god, this is happening. Like I have to memorize. I can't fuck up. I can't fuck up. And you stop thinking about like what else you could be doing, you know, to make it enjoyable for the
Mm.
viewer. And that's what separates top tiers is they can put all that shit aside, and it's like they're at home like alone, you know.
Do you do it sober?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Like
fair.
sometimes I smoke weed and shit.
No,
Like
No,
have a
I'm
beer or
just
whatever, but I
curious.
don't get drunk. I don't get drunk. No.
I was at like this thing with the Spec Tracks guys event the other day, and I did a round before I did alcohol, and it was trash, and then I did alcohol, and
Okay.
it was less trash. So I'm
Yeah.
not saying get drunk. I don't know. I was just
Could be,
thinking about
bro.
it
A
because
lot of
like,
guys do it. A lot of guys battle
but I
drunk and
was
it's fire.
nervous, and I said to myself, "Nah, this is nerves. It's not that I can't rap now. I'm just too nervous. It's been a long time." So I did the little drinky
Yeah.
poo thing. The little tipsiness
Mhm.
kicked in, and I was like,
Yeah.
balls of steel time, baby. I
Facts,
rapped in
bro.
French, bro, and then I got nervous rap. I don't know why. It was not my best choice, so I flipped to English and was like, I'm gonna not do that anymore. I kept going.
That's dope, man.
But like, yeah. So I
Yeah, no,
mean,
I definitely like should explore having a couple more drinks before the battle
I
because
was thinking that's
sometimes,
the
bro.
issue, because maybe.
But the thing is, bro, is I'm tripping about memorizing because I'm last minute sometimes. So sometimes I don't want to get drunk because I'm like shook, bro, that I'm gonna fucking make an ass of
And
myself. You
I've
know,
definitely had
my fear is
moments.
choking, bro. I've never choked really.
Yo, you guys
You can watch
do.
all my battles.
I did. I noticed that because yo, I've definitely dropped a 4 bars here and there mid song. I've always recovered, but I've definitely
Yeah,
dropped a full four one time.
yeah, for
Longest
sure.
4 bars of my life, and then it kicked back in. But I was watching you guys' performance, and I sang Chrome too, and a few of the other guys even. Like, it was noticeable to me that you didn't have to at any time repeat yourself. Like,
Hmm.
dude, start like Woodman's battle. He had to restart a few lines. Everything was great, but there were a couple times he
Yeah,
had to run it back himself because he got twisted up or whatever, and that just didn't
yeah.
happen. I didn't see in any of your battles, and I thought that was interesting.
Um, I just keep it moving, bro, because I think that looks better on cam. Like a lot of my opponents have done that. Like franchise, he's like, but he's like a URL battler. You know what I mean? But he like, if he gets a reaction, like he's gonna run it back. Like a lot of guys are like that, and it's not necessarily a bad thing because sometimes, especially in New York, like Montreal is a younger crowd, but in New York and shit, when you run it back, the crowd says it with you. You know, like if you just said it, like they finished a bar. Like if you're really good and you just said a haymaker and you run back that setup
Yeah,
punchline, you stop before you say the punchline, and the crowd says it for you. And then you keep going into your next bars, and that shit sounds fire, and it builds cadence back. You know what I mean? Like that's how you build up your cadence. It's just that in Montreal, our crowd, unfortunately, is like not too spiced. Like it's not too seasoned, so
so how do you season
that's
the
the
crowd?
effect. Bro, that's the thing is they just need to see more battle rap. You know, like it's mostly people who are going to an event to have a good time. Their friend's friend invited them to DMS battles. They're gonna check it out. They don't really go to battle events. Like in New York City, bro, they love battle rap. They go to those events all the time. They fucking react, bro. They
Someone else
people here
says
don't react the same.
the
Sorry,
DMS
what?
crowd is something else sometimes. I'm gonna tell you something. I know battle rap. Being a
I'm gonna
battle
tell you
rap
something.
fan is a weird experience, especially because it's like a light and day situation. When you watch battle
Mm-hmm.
rap as a fan of music, the crowd is this like weird shit. Like they're misbehaved motherfuckers that are rudely interrupting the performance, and it's almost like you're like, why is the crowd ruining this great rap experience? And then you realize after watching a lot of battle rap that that's what it is. Like it's part of the experience, and it actually is kind of weird when it's like the empty rooms with no crowd and shit. And so like there's like a high education to become a battle rap fan and really appreciate all the nuances of what makes it dope at that level that I just don't think a lot of people have, to be honest.
Exactly. So and honestly, most people who are really big battle rap fans maybe don't live near a league and have never even been to a big battle rap event or like a big King of the Dot event or URL event or even a local event, you know. And like it's just there's a huge difference in energy compared to when you watch battles on YouTube, um, compared to live battles. Like I almost can't watch battles on YouTube because I know it's a completely different story. It's a completely different vibe. Like you don't feel the real energy. Like, and that's it translates in my battles even, bro. Like a lot of my battles that people think I like say I won in the building, like I watch it back and I'm like, maybe it was closer than it felt in the building, you know, based on bars. But in the building, I'm telling you, my aura and energy was like supremely better than that person, and it was like unanimous that I won. But then the narrative changes after because on cam, it's a completely different thing, and that's why there's like this whole narrative in battle rap of um like on cam and in the building. Like, you know, who won in the building? He won in the building, but on cam it might be the other way around. Like it's like a whole different. It's a whole like way people talk about battles, you know, because it takes that second rewatch. It takes that second to remember, like to notice everything and whatever. So, but the live battle rap feeling is something everyone should watch. It's something everyone should go see. I encourage anyone to go see a battle event. That shit is mad fun, unless except for the waiting around part. But the actual battles are.
The waiting around part sucks at every event.
So, but the key is to just go outside and smoke and not give a fuck about anybody. And then when you hear about a battle, be like, all right, I guess I'll go inside soon. And then like
So okay,
you stay outside
what do you do
until
then?
no one's left, and then the battle still didn't start yet when you finally get back inside. And you're like, all right, I didn't really miss anything.
That's wild. I mean, you just actually touched on a big issue with I think a lot of events, to be honest, in the local.
Oh yeah, man, that shit needs to get moved along, bro.
I mean, I don't. Okay, like there's two sides to it. One, you need smoke breaks, so you can't go the other route, which is maybe what the showcases do, where it's like back to 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 back, and there's no
You can't
smoke
do
break.
that.
And then the other
You can't
side,
do
if
that.
it's too much in between with nothing going on, it's not litty. And I don't know how to make shit litty. That's not really my like experience. I'm trying to learn about that, but how do you like?
Where Feezy's pretty good at it, to be honest. Like sometimes there's live shows, there's like people doing music. There's fucking this girl that plays the violin.
What?
Yeah, like there's shit like that. She does like hip hop songs with the violin.
That's actually fire.
And like there's been like comedy, like
Kyrie.
Cynical did like a comedy shit. Like he did stand-up comedy. There's been like beatbox battles. There's been all kinds of shit, bro. Like it becomes an event. Feezy's pretty good with that, you know, compared to when you go to fucking King of the Dot or GZ or these events like URL, bro. It's literally just battle rap, and then okay, everything stops. They play music. You go outside and smoke for like an hour, and then you go back inside. Next battle, and like that's it. You know, like there's no like entertainment other than just battles. You know, and when there's not battles, it's literally just like stand around and wait for battles. Like, you know what I mean? Like whereas Feezy actually does like pretty cool things in the intermission parts, you know.
I wonder if like other people really like that in between part. And I'm not saying that like
sure, but
like I'm saying that because personally I much prefer the not waiting around part. It's always been not my favorite thing at shows. But like there must be a lot of people who enjoy that shit. If people like run stuff like that to this day.
Yeah, shout out Kairi.
Yeah.
Kairi, someone in the chat.
Yo, Zama, no, that guy is like.
She's the one who plays the fucking violin. She's like a boxer too and shit.
But that's like really like one of my like things. I'm gonna go DMS shit this year because I haven't really been to any of them before. But like with regards to like where stuff's going for you, the Gloc Party podcast started at some point. What got you guys to like go on the podcast side of things?
Me and Chrome, we always thought like we'd be talking a lot of shit to the point where it needs to be recorded. So like we just wanted to make that content, and we kind of like are both the same as like we kind of procrastinate and don't do as much as we should maybe in the music department or the content department, and you know, just branding ourselves and all that shit. So it kind of never got like done until like Feezy came on board and was like, oh, y'all want to do this? He's like, bet. So we're doing it. He's like, I just bought all the shit. You have to send me the money. No. Like he was really like, okay, we're starting this shit. And he's like, I'm going to do all the moderating. And no. He set it all up. He bought all the shit. We just put in money. Like Feezy's really the one who was like, you guys need to stop fucking around and do this shit, and did it with us. You know, he's a big part of the show.
He is a big part of the show.
Yeah, man, and the Feezy reveal is coming. Don't worry.
I saw you guys teased it in your thumbnail, and I watched it, and I'm like, there's no face reveal in this one.
But yeah, no, man. And you know what's fucked up is because of the whole like we're doing a podcast. It's all like a kind of like a stigma around like when we go to press record, we don't do the fucking like talking shit that we originally set out to do. So like we're finally getting to like, oh, okay, like bro, fuck you on the next pod. Like we're talking about this. I'm gonna body you. Like you know what I mean? Like we're gonna argue.
Like,
we need to argue more, bro.
I don't know if that's true. That's like a perception people have if you like look at it.
Yeah.
But you prove to me how smart you are. Like,
Okay.
beyond the shadow of a doubt, like, your first 2 episodes, you were kind of like letting Chrome. He was way less nervous than you, but like
Yeah.
as you came in, cause I actually watched all their shit. I'm on like if I make a podcast, I should at least watch like 2 or 3 of them on some like karma
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Word. Yeah. Facts.
um, and I'm like watching the shit you say, and arguably you clearly understand stats and shit in a deeper level. Often you're a voice of reason, in my opinion. And like as much as you
Mm-hmm.
might want to go down some talk shit things, I think it's super interesting to watch you guys have a rational discussion about shit like crowd sizes in Ottawa.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Word.
I don't know. Like it's to me it's more meaningful to
Yeah.
not do the shit talk and actually
Yeah.
use the platform you're creating for like showcasing this whole other side of you that arguably is not as prevalent on Facebook.
Word. Yeah. Facts.
And I think
Yeah.
you
I'm kind
guys,
of an asshole online.
but like when you're watching this, I'm like, say a word, this dude like be reading and learning and coming in with facts and sources and like super well
Yeah,
thought
man.
out arguments all the time. I was like, damn, eh? Like, nah, because like sometimes people might have opinions, but it's I feel like
Right.
watching your show, the way you guys have done it, made me rethink everything, even about like DMS. You hear some chitter chatter, and then I'm watching this, and I'm like, yo,
Hmm.
Feezy sounds fucking smart too. Everybody be sounding
Yeah.
fucking
Fizzy's
smart
a
here.
genius.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Facts.
and I'm like, wow, and I really just can't enjoy it. I mean,
Thanks, man. I appreciate you a lot. It's
and
dope.
like arguably, if y'all were just doing shit talk troll shit, it would be like every other white dude podcast.
Yeah. 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 I don't really mean shit talk troll shit. It's just that we actually have disagreements like on a lot of shit that's like entertaining as fuck. Like we both have good
Mm.
reasons why we believe a certain thing, and we can both go off on it for a long time, and we never end up like recording those like heated discussions, which like they sometimes they even happen like right before we press record and shit. Like you know what I mean? Like it just ends up being like
Mm.
it would be a funny clip, like to make a little clip and put it online,
That's fair. I
or just
think,
something we need
yo,
to
that's why you do that
keep
on
in
the
the loop real quick.
Twitch. So you go live on the
Yeah,
Twitch, you guys fuck
facts.
around
We need to be
and then
We need to play games and shit on Twitch.
you have that
Actually,
side of yourself that pops up. Yeah, because it's all branding shit, right?
yeah.
Like, because really, it's like I
Well, no,
would,
I just yeah.
because your branding is like really about the complete package of who you are beyond the particular product. It's like the
Hmm.
product is the product, and then branding is everything else. And then does the product make
Facts.
sense to everything else? So it's like the more people can get to know you guys beyond the image, honestly, in this
Hmm.
era. It's like I hear you guys joke about getting canceled all the time, and I'm like, you guys are pretty good influencers. Like,
Yeah.
you guys just are
Yeah.
influencers. Like, clearly Chrome wants to be Jake Paul a little bit, and he's just living it up, and it's dope.
Facts.
And I say it like with respect, because Jake Paul's a really good person. Not like, okay, I don't want to call him a really good person on ethical tips and shit. I don't know him like that, but he's a really good
Word.
person to emulate if you're trying to actually get some clout in this game, because he's managed to do some wild shit successfully.
But bro, Drake, Chrome is a fan of all those guys. That's why he's good at what he does. He's a fan of like Drake and like all these guys that everyone hates. That's super popular and shit. Justin Bieber, like he's always been an early supporter of those guys because
Mm.
I guess it works for him.
I'm not as huge a fan of Bieber. I mean, I like his music, but him, he's whatever. But Drake, I get it. Aubrey is like a fascinating character because, yo, I just saw that there's a patty place going out of business and Drake offered to buy it in Toronto.
Yeah,
Like,
it's hilarious. I don't know if he's actually gonna do that shit.
I don't think he's actually gonna do that shit,
Randy's Patties, shout out to
yeah,
them, bro.
but I'm pretty sure that they just because yo, if you read the article, they're like, we're old is like one of the reasons they're closing. Drake's money isn't
Yeah, yeah,
gonna
like we're selling the shit, bro. Like
like
we're
we're
done.
done. We've been doing this for 40 years. Unless you're gonna throw in a bunch of
Unless,
20-year-olds to take over
bro, unless you're gonna come work here, Drake, frig off.
or send some OVO peoples. But like,
Come make fucking Jamaican patties all day.
I mean, there might be somebody down, but evidently that's what I took from that article is there's finances and we're old. And but yeah, Drake actually does
Word.
do shit like that though, from what I understand. Like he really does invest
Hmm.
in Toronto. like that. So I
Yeah, for
got
sure, bro. He's a
respect
fucking
for that.
hometown hero, man.
He's like a guy, like, if I was wealthy, I highly would emulate, down to the mansion and shit. I don't care. I want a giant ass mansion you can see on Google Maps. Um, but like, oh yeah, what's your go to inspiration? Lindell is asking that.
Um, my go-to inspiration for what, like for battles and shit,
Let's go with
or for like
battles and music.
uh grimy shit, bro. Fucking Vinny Paz, um, Cool G Rap, Scarface, uh, fucking Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher, um, shit like that. Hardcore rap music is my main inspiration. That's the shit that I hear and I'm like, oh fuck, I should get to writing. Like, I should I should be writing right now. But I do love all music. Don't get me wrong. It's just that like I never heard like a really good soul song. Like I love soul music, but I never hear a good soul song. I'm like, oh, I wish I could write a soul song right now. Like, um,
Relate to that
but
heavy.
I do hear like fucking, like a sick bars and like a sick beat, and I'm like, oh, I love that shit. I want to do that shit. So I don't know. I guess that kind of shit is my inspiration, man.
Nah, that's fair. Um, and like as time goes on, what are your plans for like the future of where you're going with it? So now that like COVID's coming to an end ish, I think in March real life kind of just spontaneously happens again in Quebec out of nowhere. So we get real life again.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I fucking had a really transitional period in my life where like I worked, like I said, for many years, uh, until finally, like I fucking invested some money, got smart, flipped some shit, and made some good investments, and got to a position now where I can kind of like choose what I want to do next. And like I said, I don't know. I'm thinking about going to school. I'm thinking about, I don't know, a whole bunch of shit. So I don't know. I'm just like procrastinating a bit, or I'm just scouting like I always do. I like to fucking take my time before I execute. So that's a good question, man. It's something I've been asking myself every single fucking day, and I fucking
It's a,
kind of I hate answering it, and I hate thinking about it sometimes. But I don't know, man. I'd love to make more music and more content, and I'd love to go back to school. I'd love to coach football. Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Who
those
knows?
are those are a lot of answers.
Yeah, but I don't know if I like how to start all that. It's like too much, you know. I need to just do one step at a time, and I'm
Yo,
kind of a
like
little
high
further.
key, bro. All of this shit, it's all project management at the end of the day, right? So it's
Yeah.
basically like a whole bunch of people have a whole bunch of ways to do it, but they all manifest into make a bunch of lists and then prioritize those lists. And then
Mm.
basically take the ethereal. Let's say you want to be a football coach. Honestly, how to become a football coach, it's pretty like Google all the leagues in Montreal, find all the contact information, discover which ones you care the most about, hit up people, send 17 emails, find out the commitments you would have to make, boom, boom, boom. It's not
Mm.
like it's really like each one of these things has a logistical process attached to it,
Yeah.
and it's just map out the level of effort. So don't even like commit to anything. You want to know is the level of effort to everything that you want to do. Find that out, and then you can just look at how hard everything is for the rewards that come from it, and boom, you can decide what you want to do better in the right order. That's like the super Coles Notes version of fucking project management.
Facts, bro. I'm just honestly, it's my self motivation, and it's actually an issue I have right now, and it kind of it's getting to a boiling point where like something's gonna happen, bro. I'm not too worried about it because, like I said, I made some good investments, and I have a little cushion that I did myself, which is like a very great feeling for me because I came from fucking nothing, and every single thing I ever had was I got it from my damn self. And to be able to sit here and be able to contemplate and not worry about tomorrow or next month is a beautiful feeling for me. Even though it's not as much as I should have, it's a nice little thing that I have going. But I need to, like I said, it's about to explode, and I'm about to make a good move, and I'm about to secure my future. and I'm about to keep investing in things that I like and things that I think are smart, and you know what I mean?
I do, and I don't see anything
Just
wrong.
keep grinding, bro.
I
Just keep
mean,
grinding.
arguably, you have a very detailed answer to how you're going to play out your future. So, I mean, that's a good
No, I don't
answer.
because I'm slow, bro.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm
but
just gonna
I don't
plug in
know
my
if you
laptop.
remember the tortoise and the hare story, but like slow and steady be winning the race a lot. Yo, it is more important. Look, man, I've been doing behind that suit shit for 5 years. Before I started behind that suit, it was almost 9 months of contemplation and slow building before I took that time to commit to behind that suit. I don't even make
Yeah,
choices. It took me over a year to become a TikToker. I had to take a
yeah.
year to figure out what I wanted to do with TikTok before
That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit
So
takes time, bro. It's just like fucked up,
I'm
bro. It
like,
shouldn't because then once you start doing it, you're like, what the fuck? Why did
mm.
I wait?
But
Like, what?
arguably, people who I find do that commit. You battle rap for 4 years and grow with it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna
But it's
claim.
easy, bro. Like you get a battle every few months. You write for it. It's like a side thing, you know. It's something you do, like, like instead of
But
fucking
you also
scrolling
took
online,
so
you just
long to commit to battle rap. So when you finally felt it was the right time for you to do it after a long period of time, you were able to
yeah,
commit to it and stick with it. And arguably, people be like wildly jumping onto shit and like not committing with it. Whereas I can't say I'm very successful at anything other than sticking with shit. I stick with shit. And I know how long it
word.
can take to find it in your heart and soul to like put yourself in the place where, nah, this is a thing I'm actually gonna do. Sometimes I'll foster ideas for honestly years, dude. Years before I'll manifest an idea because like it just never was the right time or some other bullshit I tell myself. But then
Mhm.
when you do it right. You don't half-ass it. You don't burn it. And if you only have one first impression for all your ideas, maybe you're just playing life the way it's supposed to be played, and the rest of us is bad. That's possible,
Yeah, who
bro.
knows? We'll
Like
see.
you came up with like five top level ideas that you're contemplating. You're financially secure, and you're planning on still doing short term shit to ensure. Like, bro, like everything you said sounds like a guy that is actually moving forward in life with pure confidence.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely growing, bro. Like it's just that when people ask me like what am I gonna do next, I have a hard time like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be an electrician." Like, you know what I mean? Like I just when my family asks me like, "Oh, what are you doing now?" Like, I have a hard time being like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a fucking lawyer now" or whatever. Like I never gave an answer like that because I don't have one
nah,
specific
bro.
thing I want
You're
to
just
do.
gonna be an
So it's like
influencer.
we'll see if I could push that. That'd be dope, bro.
You're already
I just need
pushing it
to
though.
film myself more. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably. I would invest in your social medias a little more. Just being like yo, you know how easy it is to like. I know you don't maybe, or you haven't thought about it like that, but like half your guys' rant shit. If you guys would just like TikTok idea battle each other, like on a low
Mhm.
key marketing tip, I would love to see happen. Let's see what
What is
happens.
that?
So TikTok. So you upload a TikTok, and you and Chrome are going back and forth on an idea, and he has his TikTok account, and you have yours, and you consistently tag each other, responding to each other, engaging with each
Word.
other in your back and forths that you wish you were getting on your podcast, and that would be fire ass promo for your podcasts.
Yeah, I
And
see
it's
what
like
you
little
mean.
shits like that where it's
Yeah.
the trick to me in
Fiji
social.
says the same shit, bro. Fiji always says the same shit about us. He's like, bro, you guys need to get up on your social media game, your content game. Nah, 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 nah. Like you guys have the juice. You just need to do it. Nah, 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 nah. Everyone says the same thing, bro. It's about us. Like it's exactly what it comes down to, and it's the self motivation that
Mm. Have you
I,
ever
I
tried
I have
it?
an issue with.
Like,
I have an issue with what?
you ever just tried doing it? Like, just tried it. Not like with commitments, just like tried it. Just made a TikTok.
No, no, not even.
You try it like non committed. Just try it. Like drugs.
Yeah, I should, bro.
Sometimes we don't do things because we know what's coming next and we don't think about how fun it could be. TikTok had one thing that happened to me that changed a lot for me, and it was really positive, and I wasn't expecting it. All of a sudden, I give a shit about video editing and angles and things
Mm-hmm.
like that, like
Word.
how to make a
Yeah, they
cool
really
video.
matter.
And you know
Yeah,
what
they
TikTok
definitely
does,
matter.
man? TikTok makes you feel like a fucking champion. You just slide some shit and add an effect and throw a thing on, and you fucking
Mm-hmm.
making movies and shit. And
Yeah.
it really built up my video editing self esteem. And now, like a
Word.
real video editor, I'm like more willing to fuck around. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, unexpected results with
Yeah.
TikTok. But
That's what I want to get into too. I need to edit more videos and shit.
I'm telling you, man, if for don't even I don't even look at shit like that like I'm trying to be an influencer. Half of it's like I can get skills out of this shit and I'm curious. But like
Mhm.
TikTok's really cool if you do want to get into video editing because it's just
Where-
so easy. And then you're like on the bus, and how do I like capture the bus trip or drive trip or whatever, and like how do I make this look cool? Then you play some fucking music under it, and it's fire because you use copyright and shit.
Yeah, facts, bro.
It's just fun, and like with that
Yeah,
lens, you mix that. Then once you're having fun, then it's like, okay, yo, Chrome, get your ass on this shit.
facts, facts, bro.
Most shit's like that, I think. You just have to figure out how it could be fun. I like to
You
watch.
just got to get started, man. That's really what it is. It's to get. It's like a car, you know. It takes the most
Mm,
energy to get it going. Then it like once you're on the
facts.
highway, bro. Once you're on the highway, you're on the highway. You know, you're going. You don't need that much gas to keep pushing. But when you're really just getting the car rolling, that's when it uses the most gas, and that's what it comes down to. Is you need the self motivation to get through that pushing a boulder phase. What is it? What's up?
So, who's your favorite DMS battler that's not named Chrome?
Uh, I really like Sean,
And not the
Napalm
big
Sean.
names, just like a Napalm Sham?
Yeah, I really like Napalm Sean, but he's a good friend of mine. I like uh, I like Tyrell. Like when he comes prepared, he's got talent. Um, but he seems to not really, like you said, be fully into it. Um, I like VIP. VIP is up there with my favorites. He's like Montreal's head ice. You know what I mean? If you know who head ice is,
I don't know who it
VIP is
is.
Montreal's head ice. He's what's that?
I'm like, I don't know who that is. I was going to Google it after.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's okay. He's a battle rapper from Harlem, but he's like an OG, you know.
Mm,
Um, he doesn't have like it's just like one of those guys. It's like how you say it. It's not what you say. It's how you say it. And VIP is one of those guys where like it's not what he's saying is necessarily the most intricate bar you ever heard in your life, but it's how he says it and where he's coming from with it that makes it dope. You know, the authenticity factor. I really like Mi the Don for the same reason. He was dope too before he got locked up. And yeah, man.
yeah, that's a cool answer. I like that you can answer it. On that note, who are your favorite Montreal rappers? Like, just on a music tip.
I like Low Pesci, I guess. I like Enima. Um, I don't listen to that much Montreal rappers, to be honest. To be really like completely honest, I don't listen to that much. So I don't really have that many favorites. Like I'm just saying Low Pesci out of respect because I remember he had a nice album back in the day.
Mm.
But I don't really have like a big Montreal rapper that I listen to.
Yo, Lil Pesci is a fire answer, honestly, says Zamino. I think it's a fair answer.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
why don't you listen to more
My bad I couldn't
Montreal?
go more in depth there.
Nah, it's cool. I'm curious about it. How do, cause like I'm on a mission to make Montreal look like okay. What I want is for people to listen to Montreal more. I
Word.
figure it doesn't matter what you like in a city of a greater area of 4 million people. There's got to be at least 5 dudes that you can fuck with in the city. You know, like
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. I definitely fuck with some guys like Loogie Badness and Cizo and shit. Like I fuck with like a lot of guys. Like I fuck with them and shit. But like LK Goon and K Bands and shit, like they're all dope. But I just don't like. I'm not like a fan of them. You know, like I wouldn't consider myself like huge fan and know all their music and memorize their lyrics and shit. Like a lot of my memorization skill, bro, comes from like I could rap so many fucking verses. It's disgusting. Like I know so many. Like I've memorized so many songs from the artists that I like that like it's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like I know so many 16s that I could rap or like the with that like I don't know. I guess it makes remembering battle rap easy. But like there's no really Montreal guy in that in my core like guys I listen to a lot, you know?
mm, that's what
Not many.
we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna work on that. Figure out a way to make you find guys in this city that you're like, okay, I want to memorize his bars, cause it's gotta be somebody. It's just a
There's
matter of
not though.
nah, dude. So I started digging. I got right, dude. You gotta understand. I'm like mad interested in Montreal culture because I hear what we say about it, and then I'm going, I'm gonna assume most of us aren't digging. That's just my thoughts. So that's why I started my little playlist and shit. I'm putting together. If you're an English rapper in Montreal and you put out even a fucking SoundCloud track or a fucking one-off on TikTok, I'm gonna find you and put you on a list. I'm gonna find
Hey,
everybody in the fucking city so that you can be like, I fuck with Vinny Paz, and I can go find you the 5 Vinny Paz motherfuckers because they're here
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
I
I'm
know, but
not
they're
there
usually
yet.
whack, bro. I know that they're usually really whack.
I'm gonna
Like,
find the good
to be
ones.
honest, like
Cause yo,
Even Vinny can be super whack sometimes. You
I'm
know,
gonna find the ones that are not whack. And yo, the other part of it
you
is
know,
a lot of the young ones, like the 17, 18-year-olds right now, are actually lit. Like they actually
yeah.
got bars and shit because they've been like
Word, I'm down
studying since
to
they're like
yeah.
12 and they're like 7, 8 years deep and shit. So I'm not saying I'll succeed, but that's the mission.
Yeah, but I'm nicer. I'm nicer though. That's the thing. Like you have to understand that I only look up to people who I consider like better than
Mm.
me, you know? Like if I can't memorize someone who I think I'm way better than, like, are you sick, bro? I'm never gonna wanna like,
Nah, I hear you.
you know what I mean? Like I just like there's no really rappers in Montreal that I think could rap better than me, like at all. Like and if they could, then come battle me on DMS and you'll get smoked. Like, you know
But
what I mean? And
I'm
battle rap is the real essence of rapping, you know? So
okay.
I know I don't have enough music to really back that up and shit, but
They're mad
that's why I
different
don't have
things, right? Like I've heard you guys talk about it like that, and
exactly.
I'm like, yeah, I would love to see what y'all do with an album. Because album writing is where
Yeah, yeah,
songwriters
facts,
all of a sudden that's the difference, yo. Because anybody can make a
facts.
mixtape full of bars. Can
I
you write
agree.
a cohesive album? And everybody that goes, nobody writes albums like that, does not do album reviews. Because if you do listen to
Mm.
pretty much everything that comes out as a cohesive concept album, you might not
Oh
think it's
yeah,
that deep. You might not love it, but like shit, almost every
there's a
album
general
I
theme behind it.
review
Yeah.
is a story. Like even Big Crit's last project is a fucking infinity loop. That's one of those ones where when you finish the album, it restarts and you can play it over and over again, and the story
Well,
loops.
bro, Big Crit is a big storyteller. Like he's one of the best like fucking
Amazing guy.
storytellers I've ever heard. Um, in my opinion, he's up there. Like Rich Dad Poor Dad. You ever heard that song? Sick, crazy. It's
Maybe.
not even there's not even like a beat. It's just like piano, and he's just like reading a poem basically that he wrote, and it's like it's really powerful shit that resonates with me, you know. And he's one of those guys who could really story tell well, you know, and give you the feeling of being there with him.
I don't know if he
That
could beat you in a battle though.
he probably could, bro. To be honest, like, well, I would respect. I would like, you know what I mean? Like, it's he probably could honestly if he
Maybe.
tried. Like, it's just that these guys don't see. It's not worth it for them. Like, it's the win loss ratio. Like, what there is to gain from it is like nothing, and what there is to lose
I
is
just think
everything.
they're
So like a
such
lot.
different things. Like in a sense, it feels like they're similar. Like I don't know that I could write a battle rap. I know I could write some. I could.
You could, bro, because
No,
that's
but
how I
hear me
started
out.
battle
So
rap.
like I know I can scheme. I've done some of that. I know I can do every literary device that you would use in battle rap. But I don't know that I
Word.
could really do battle rap cool. I would be like a dork doing battle rap, to be
Yeah, but
honest.
there's a lot of dorks doing
No, but
battle raps
like
and they're fire, bro. They're fire.
I don't know, man.
They're
Maybe like
fire
I could
dorks.
like learn how to do it, and I think like there's a context where if I really didn't like you, it would be really easy to write some shit on some like. But I think, but like personally, I do the song philosopher shit, you know, like it's like I take to say a lot of like idea for me it just manifests better like in songs and shit. Like I don't know if I have the right
Mm-hmm.
I would do the kindness battle shit or like some goofy
Word.
twists. So maybe
Yeah.
I could get on board with that, but like battle rap's a whole energy. I tried it one
See,
time
yeah, but
and I
see,
remember
and that's
remember
another thing though,
just
bro,
the
is that
way it
it doesn't
felt isn't like it's hard.
exactly, but it doesn't have to be that, you know, it doesn't have to be like a lot of the written era, now, especially when battles are not judged, is like who writes better. Like I could write cooler punchlines than you,
Mm.
not necessarily attack you. Like I find I do that. I still attack people. So people who watch my battles are like, oh, like yeah, you really like fuck that guy up, you know. But like some people just rap to rap, you know. And like there's a lot of guys who have carved out a niche. Like even someone like Daylight. Daylight never rapped about fucking his opponent. He doesn't give a fuck about his opponent. He just writes cool shit, and like the crowd loves it. And like he just does his own thing and steals the show, even if he's rapping about fucking nothing or shitting on stage or whatever the fuck he's doing. Like you know what I mean? Like it's so there is a whole layer to battle rap that is not even confrontational, where like you could just focus on yourself and just make it about you. And like a lot of people miss
That's
that,
fair,
bro,
but
because
you're still gonna
a
have
lot of people
mans in
miss
your
that.
face dissing you, and that's the
Well,
other
then you
part
just
of
turn
it.
around, bro. Why don't you just turn your back to the guy? Then he'll look like a fucking idiot for not having any cool shit to say. He's just gonna be angry at nobody. You know what I mean? Like there's defense in battle rap
Yeah,
too,
I'm
and
kind
it's
of with
something that people.
Zamina. I think you have to be extremely clever to be a dork in a battle and succeed and not look stupid. And I would just look like a dork who's battling, at least at first. And I really don't want to go through that
Word,
process, to be
word.
honest.
Then I mean, you know what I mean? Like that's okay, bro. No one's forcing you to battle.
Nah, I don't.
It's just that I just think that I could write better bars than you, no matter what you do
Facts.
until you battle. You know what I
But
mean? Like
that's why I'm saying songs and shit, you might write better bars. I know that, like, I don't know, I write good songs. That's how I
it's just
feel.
my.
Like,
I'm not dissing you. I'm
no, no,
not
no, I
dissing
don't
you.
even
It's just
take
my
it like that.
attitude.
Facts
Yeah,
is,
it's just my
you
attitude in the
absolutely,
city. You
in
know.
like a rapping sense, a lot of you guys can absolutely write better bars than me because it's not really what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do.
But even bro, even writing about something, I could write very well. Like writing
Mm.
about somebody is creative writing. Like being able to write 3 rounds about a guy and what you don't like about him or whatever is akin to me writing 3 rounds about the sun coming up in the east and setting in the west and all the things that happen in between. Like you could write about once you could write a battle, you could write about anything, and that's why I want to get more into like storytelling tracks where like I actually write about something. Like I have a concept where I write about it, I make bars about it, like I make cool things about that topic because I find it easy now. Because I've trained so much and done so many battles, I'm able to do that now. I'm able to write about anything. I'm able to write about a sock. You know what I mean?
Nah, I respect that. I enjoyed the sock battle. I mean, like,
Right.
I also love the competitive nature of it all. I don't know. Like, to me, it's
Facts.
like,
I'm very competitive, like all the time. You know, like in anything I do, I'm mad competitive. So it just makes me want to do it. You know.
I would love. I guess I would love to hear what some of y'all do. Like, come out with a project. Like, you guys are like, you say, and I don't even doubt it. I've like heard the descriptive nature of it. Better or worse, those words are weird in music because it's so much like my brand versus your brand at song level than it is skill. So like, you could come
Mm-hmm.
in with the most immaculately
Fact.
written song, and then somebody comes in with some honestly
A
less good
bop, a
written,
bop, bro.
and
Yeah, the
that's the
bops.
shit where it's like, I know I got a mean melody going on in my flow right now.
Facts. But listen, but that's depends what you like, right? Like I'll be a
Facts.
guy if I hear 2 guys rapping, I'll always pick the guy who went off more. Like his writing is way better. Um,
I don't know what
like let's say
happened, but somewhere along the way I got into delivery. Just delivery.
word, yeah,
Delivery
it matters.
matters so much. And don't get me wrong, like when I think about your bars after, if they're weird, I'm not gonna listen to that song again. But I'm so
Mm.
happy to usher all praise this because yo, sometimes you be hearing these flows that people be hating on, and I'm like, you really couldn't do that. Like you think you can do that, but
Hmm.
you'd sound corny repeating the same line over and over and over again. And somehow
Yeah,
like Cardi B can be like up and somehow it's a fucking hit. How the fuck do you write a hit out of up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck?
it's a
And
lot to do with the mixing, bro, and the engineers and the $1 million studio and the
and her
fucking. It's a
delivery,
lot to do
bro.
with that
She
and the
has
marketing
she
and the
has this
fucking
way of
marketing.
saying words that is just
Word.
appealing to
Well, yeah,
people.
she's also even when she just talks, bro, it's like that, you know, like you hear her talk and you're like, okay, she's talking shit, like she's really like, you know what I mean? She sounds like, it's
My
just the
favorite
vibe she
like
gives.
fucking song that came out of like the coronavirus is that Cardi B techno remix from her like coronavirus fucking little Instagram reel because she just says shit and it's entertaining and like I don't think
Yeah, I
everybody
didn't
can do
actually
that.
see that. I didn't hear that.
Yo, it's just I'll send it to you after. It's the wildest shit. It's just like 2 minutes of her being like coronavirus. The shit is real, and it's like it's not like yo that was just her ranting on an Instagram reel. Somebody turned it into a song, and it's one of my favorite tunes right now. I can fucking bump that any day, and because her delivery of expressiveness is like stand-up comic tier. Like she knows how to talk. So like
Yeah,
I don't think a lot of rappers know about you guys. Battle rap does. You guys know all about delivery.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but like music's different. It's like I think like stand up. I believe that like battle rappers would make excellent stand up comics because what you guys do is so akin to joke writing.
Facts, man. And it's even like the difference is that you don't have someone there to help take the pressure off, but at the same time, it's a bit easier because you don't have someone fucking yelling at you like
Mm.
halfway through your shit, like every round. But like stand-up comedy seems intimidating to me because you're really just alone up there, you know.
Yeah, that
Even though you're alone up there when you're battle rapping, like there's still like a host. There's still like the
Yeah,
crowd
no,
that's
there's like a
involved. And
lot of people around you. That's one of the things I've always like took me a second to get used to a battle rap is just like there'd be like 30 people on the stage and I'd be like,
yeah,
this is very a crowded look.
yeah.
I'm so used to
It's like
those
fucking.
two guys. Like I'd be before when I've done Belmont, it's with hip hop karaoke usually, and it's like me and D Shade, and that's it.
Yeah, bro. I'm surprised the Belmont stage hasn't like collapsed when there's like 50 guys on it at a DMS battle. You know.
But yo, that's cool that you guys do it there. That's like, oh, that's one of the coolest venues in the city. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
For sure, man. It's a dope energy we have there.
But yeah, I don't know. Songwriting is just to me different, right? Because it's all about I have a message and I'm delivering my message, and do people connect with my
Mhm.
message? And so like skill of writing is like sometimes a handicap because if you write too good, all of a sudden it's kind of okay. You know how like in battle rap when like I remember I was talking to that Revere guy and he was telling me he was doing shit. He did this shit for DMS one time, and he wrote shit that was just too complex, and he got murked. Like it was just too over the
Dude,
heads of the crowd.
that's what he said.
Yeah, he said that's like he was like,
Nah, bro, I'm not even having it with that guy, bro. That guy's capping, bro. That guy came to battle rap and read the bars off his phone, and it was incoherent nonsense, bro. Fake pretending to be smart bullshit. And I had to fucking call time on him. There's a hilarious gif someone made, bro, of this guy, right, reading off his phone, and me just like, time, and like cutting in front of him. Bro, this guy, it was not that at all. It
okay,
was not. He was reading bars off his phone. It was like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I definitely,
fair enough. That
I
was a
don't know,
bad
bro. Like,
example for what I was going for, but
I don't know. The DMS crowd, see the DMS crowd, bro, as much as it's unseasoned battle rap wise compared to like a New York crowd, it's also very real. It's going to boo you if you're trash, bro. It's going to tell you, boo. Like if you say some wild shit, they're going to be like, boo, bro. And like that's something a King of the Dog crowd would never do. Like that's something a GZ crowd would never do. You're never going to get booed in like beast mode and shit. It's considered very disrespectful. But in Montreal, bro, it's a bunch of savages in the crowd. A lot of the times people are drunk. They're there to have a good time. You have to take that shit into account when you're writing. When you're writing, you can't do some stupid multi-level shit that you think is so complex, that you think is so overheads. It's some smart dumb shit, bro. It's not connecting because when someone hears it, it's not something anyone would actually say. Like it has to be something people talk about, and it has to be delivered in a way that is processable. Like you can't say like you can't force things to make wordplay. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a problem a lot of guys have is they force things into wordplay and they think it's complex, but it's actually just
you
trash.
know
You
what?
know?
You're actually like I feel like you're taking words out of my mouth and how I describe some of my issues with indie hip hop. So I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
now I really want to hear you write songs. Like, bro, if you're
Yeah,
saying all this
facts,
shit, I
bro.
really
Because
want to see what you do with it.
well, I'm very simple and like cadenced. Like the way I kind of set up punches sometimes in battle rap when I get in my cadence bag. That's kind of the kind of shit I like to do in music. The track you put on that reel, like I'm pretty like that's the kind of style like I usually rap. Like
Mm,
it's pretty back to back, like punches, all rhyming, like you know what I mean, like kind of shit.
yeah, I
Like
respect that.
I like when full sentences rhyme, you know.
Mm, I respect
Like I
that.
said in that clip you posted, I said, I've been wrapping all my bodies up in duct tape. I've been rapping as a hobby on the drum breaks. Like it's just like a little thing where everything rhymes in that sentence, and it's like a quick little like shit like that. You know, I like perfect things like that. That's why I remember it. Like I said before, it's easy to remember when it's fire and something you like. You know,
Do you think that like do you do that with battle rap? Like, is it
yes,
like it's gotta have like, cause like with battle rap, you are the full instrument in a sense, right?
yeah, it
So
definitely has to be. The cadence matters heavily, and that's one thing that I like. You know, is to for my shit to be like no 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 like what's King J Bulls. I had a tangent where I was like fuck uh everything rhymed with laptop and Sasquatch and Black Watch and whatever. Like everything rhymes so crazy that like it's just like that's the kind of music I would make where like everything rhymes and every syllable is in the right place and shit like
mm,
that. That's what the kind of music I do make. Sorry.
no, that's super nifty. So like, cause like for me, I feel like I've been heavily inspired by bass lines my whole life. I dabbled in bass for a minute, so all of my flows, everything, I'm trying to be a bass. I'm not even trying to be a
Okay.
drums. So it hits like I mean I had to learn a lot of what you're describing over the years to be better, But like I just never wanted to necessarily be. I mean, I went through a phase and shit, but I try to be weird with it. I like things that change a lot.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know. I might be talking shit. People like I've written a lot of songs now, so I don't really know what I do anymore. I do shit that feels right in that moment, but I know that the bass is the most important instrument to me. Like just the bass guitar, the
Mm.
bass is in. Like if there's a bad bass line or it's too boring and not interesting enough, I'm not like into the song, even if the drums is whatever.
Word.
So
So
like,
you know what's crazy is like, see, I can listen to like rap music with no fucking bass line, like some Rock Marciano shit, where it's like
mm,
some weird beat with no fucking drums and like just this weird sample on a loop. Like I could listen to that and like enjoy it, you know.
mm.
Like sometimes the beat doesn't even matter to me if the lyrics are so fire, you know.
Whereas
Like
like,
the flow and the shit you're saying, like the delivery, like you were saying, like if you can make like that's why like beats have always been like almost secondary to me. Like there's sometimes I could disregard like it's like some beats are unlistenable, obviously, but like I could disregard like a mediocre beat if the guy's spazzing. You know what I mean?
I totally appreciate that. I've definitely disregard when I did my album review for Eminem's Revival. I disregarded the beats to talk about the lyrics because that's where I was at with
Or,
album reviews. And then I went back after and was like, oh, okay, I see. The beats really are kind of
mm,
whack on this a little bit, a lot. But
or,
like, I don't know. I feel like I hear what you're saying. Over time, I've gotten to a place where I care about the like the band element of it. Like I like working with
yeah,
a producer and the idea of
word
like them bringing their full artistic vision to it. So like when I do something with a
for
guy
sure,
in
bro.
Montreal and I'm able to like be like that's your vision and shit. And then like it's like a canvas, but like they have already put down this like base and then how do I like paint on that shit kind of thing. And so it's like it's really about fusing with the beat to me. That's really like one of the most important parts for me, at least at this phase of where I'm at with songs. Cause like, yo, there's battle rap, right? Like, yo, I'm never like those guys writing like you guys do what you do, and like
Yeah,
I don't think I even try to write like that anymore. It's not even important to me like that.
yeah, yeah. Like bars and shit.
I have literally put almost no effort into your conventional puns throughout my career. Like a very little. I
Yeah,
barely use them. I don't try to write devices or anything. I just feel like I gotta say shit, so I write songs about the shit I gotta say. And if it manifests in
word.
goofy ways, it's goofy. I went,
Yeah, bro. I peeped some of your shit and like you had like the track names were hilarious. You know, like it
okay,
was like
I got I got on my mixtape cake, and I
so
was
I get what you're saying. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I did a freestyle series last summer on Twitch because I was like, I don't know if I can freestyle good, so let's force myself to learn. And I'm the kind of person where if people are watching me, I have to do it right, you know, because now you're being watched. So I was doing these
I hate freestyling,
I
bro. I'm
hated
gonna
it.
go on air. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say it on my podcast too. We're probably gonna have a segment about how freestyling is fucking garbage all the time, and anyone who
Mm.
does it is not a good rapper.
I'm gonna say that the one thing I can tell you is by freestyling 70 songs or so, and I'm not saying they're good songs. I think some of them are, but I think I put out some gems in that pile of shit. Some of them are actually really not good. But by
Where, bro,
doing,
I'd be a big hater though. Like I'd
but
just be
what
talking
I can
shit.
tell
Like,
you is my flow today is way better
yeah.
than before I could do it.
Oh, your flow is, but what you were saying the entire time was not very
But
good.
I'm saying
Like,
as a writer now, when I am writing,
yeah,
my flow is
yeah,
so
facts.
improved that you have. I
Yeah,
almost would say you need to learn how to freestyle just for what it does to your flow because you don't
facts,
even
bro.
know yet because
Facts, bro. I know
like
what you're saying.
there's shit like where like honestly doing the mathematical flow, that's what I call your flow, the way you described it. I call it a math flow. That's actually like
Yeah,
to me a level 1 flow. And to do a math flow that doesn't sound like a math flow is really hard. And that's where
word.
like, you know, freestyling and shit lets you do some weird ass
Yeah,
shit with timing and I don't know.
facts. I
However,
agree there.
it is the most awkward shit in the world to freestyle bullshit bars that are every freestyle I do in my life is garbage compared to my
That's what I'm
writing.
saying. Like, I hate people freestyling in my ear and shit. Like,
I
I just
feel
hate
you.
that kind of shit, you know?
However, when I picked up the mic last weekend, and it was so great because I hadn't done this in 2 years, and I did the
Yeah,
whole
man.
arm thing, and the motherfuckers arm thinged with me, it didn't matter.
Oh, fire.
It didn't matter what I
Fire,
was
bro.
saying apparently because the vibe was
No, it
right.
doesn't. At a live show, it really doesn't matter sometimes, bro. You can barely hear the shit sometimes anyway.
And so, like, I'm glad I practiced freestyling for that moment because I don't think they would have done the arm thing if I hadn't done all that practicing. And it was like a
Word.
freestyle event. It wasn't no like. And then I realized, unfortunately, a lot of the live shit in this city is fucking freestyle oriented, whether you like it or not. So they try to
I
like,
know, bro, because we're 10 years behind everywhere else. That's why.
nah, there's, I don't know. That's an interesting
Telling you, bro.
statement. I mean, I got
It's
my
facts,
songs
bro.
on deck. I got a mean 30 minutes. Don't get me wrong. But like, I've been doing live shows since 2012. There was like a scene in 2012, bro. I actually remember doing shows with a young Chrome back in the French Connect days, as I believe he was called. And like, they would be on the same stages, and I was like seeing them back then. And I'm
Yeah.
fairly certain it's Chrome because one of them confirmed it was him.
Word.
And
Could be, bro. I know you used to do shows and shit.
back
You
then,
used to be more making tracks, yeah,
but
before you
then
started
like the
battle
scene
rapping.
kind of like, yo, bro, it was wild. Like, cause they were all underage, so they brought in these crowds, bro. None of us in my age group brought crowds. It was all like Chrome and Mac Vibes and all these guys that would bring a crowd.
Facts.
So we were able to like rock the
Shout out
shows.
Gab Rivera. He's in fucking he's in the Gloc party, bro.
Is he?
Yeah, facts.
That's dope.
He's extended fam. Because we have the Gloc Québécois and then we have the
Yo,
Gloc
I
party,
mean,
which
he
is like
already hit
extended
like
fam.
on the Facebook video for this. I don't know if he's actually gonna watch it, but he hit like on this. Yo, I really like him.
Word.
He's in DG right now, and he reached out at one point. He keeps hitting me up on some shit like, bro, I want to participate in your shit, but I'm on a label, and I can't let you publish anything. And I'm like, well, I mean, fair. Thanks, but I really love his music and shit, and I really love like he like really supports and
Yeah.
honestly, a lot of us didn't have crowds if it wasn't for Mac Vibes, and that's a hard facts of that era. That guy would pull like 30 people in that era, and not many people really could do that. And then he got older like the rest of us, and he stopped having that like same clout and pull because that's what happens when you get a little bit older sometimes. But
Yeah, bro, you're not a kid anymore and shit.
yo, like I don't want to say it was like cool, but wildly these bars were letting underage kids in, so like flooded.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
then
remember, bro.
I would go
I
through and
was I
I'd
was
be
part of
like,
those crowds.
so I'd open for this shit and it would be great footage and shit and it was wild. And then it just all like kind of dissipated and it stopped being like that. And so it kind of makes
I
sense.
feel like SRH's shows too, like were propping that up back then too.
SRH, the only thing I ever really did was some of the Hodges Let Me Know stuff. So in that
Yeah.
era. So I met SRH one time and I was going by HSR at the time and he spent the whole night going, change your name to me.
That's hilarious.
And then Clarity won that shit, and that's what I remember of that. I met, and then I never saw SRH again. I have a CD because he handed me a CD that day, and I still have that shit. And then
Which CD do you have?
the gray one, the gray cover one, No Damn Good or No Something.
Oh yeah, no big deal.
That's the one. So I have that CD, just sitting in my like random pile. It's like one of 4 random old Montreal CDs I have.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, and then he dipped out and got all famous. Just
Facts,
disappeared.
bro. Shout out Benny Main.
Yeah, honestly, it's really cool.
He's amazing, bro. Have you heard his music?
No, because he dipped out, changed his name, and ghosted, and then I kept forgetting what his new name was. And now that you've said it,
Bro,
I'm
you
gonna
have
like
to
write
listen
it
to his new
down
music, bro. You
because
have to listen to his new music. It's amazing,
I
bro.
really care. But
He's amazing. I guess that's a Montreal rapper that I like. He's not even a rapper anymore. He's a singer. But that's a Montreal artist I really fuck with heavily. Also, he's my homie from back in the day, so I'm biased. But he really makes good music, man, and his fan base proves it. He's got like over 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify.
he's also been doing it for like since 2005,
Oh, 100%, bro. Like
easy,
since way back then when we were kids and shit.
and like I think he tried to get rid of a lot of the older footage. There is some stuff still around from some of these bigger moments, and they're like events that are highly remembered and shit. So like, I don't know. When I think about guys like you, it's like, I mean, you're just kind of playing roles like that right now, even if it might not be where you want to be. The stuff that you guys are doing is going to have an impact that gets talked about later on. Like
Facts,
already,
bro.
like
Yeah.
let's be real, there are a bunch of English podcasts now, but how many English hip hop kind of oriented podcasts actually are there in Montreal at this moment?
I don't know.
Maybe 10, 15. And if I'm wrong, I
Mm,
would love to
yeah,
know because I would love to know. So it's like we're creating like a wave of English media that is going to be shit like the rap politiques and stuff on the French side. And just even playing
yeah.
parts in that create bigger impact, I think, than maybe you guys know. I don't know.
I mean, that's all. That's usually how it works, right? Like most people don't know what they're doing is legendary when they're doing it.
I mean, this is like a new time. Like you get DMS has done a lot, but like honestly, I was excited to see you guys start a podcast. I was like, cool, more English hip hop people doing podcasts.
Yeah,
Because like
man.
a lot of
Thank you.
just like I don't know, like I said, I don't know that many people that are actually involved in hip hop that do the podcast that much, and I might just be ignorant, and that's why I'm also putting it out there sometimes, so people watching and be like, bro, you need to watch this, you know, that kind of shit. But
Hmm.
to me, in our age group, in our world, not that many of us, so it's impactful.
Facts, bro. I mean, we battled fucking DNA and Math Hoffa and shit. So
You did do that with
fucking Marv won. Fucking some big names came through Montreal to battle us. You know, it's dope. JC, uh,
There's got to be a
and
bunch of kids
Big
who saw
T.
that though. There's gonna be a bunch of
There is,
kids who
bro.
grew up and are gonna be like, "Yo, Machete Trevy battled Matt Hoffa, and now I battle."
Facts. It's hilarious, bro.
But it's truth. That's what we do a little bit sometimes. But to me, that's a bigger blessing than anything else. The fact that you're in a position, I don't know, man. I'm just framing it like
Man,
that
I'm
because it's
I'm
how I
super
see it.
happy. I'm super happy I created something that I could like look back on one day, and there's like a catalog of some shit I did in my 20s, and it's dope, man. It's cool.
I think you're
It's better
doing.
than doing nothing, you know.
And these days, man, people be popping in their 30s all the time. You just gotta look at
Facts.
Griselda.
Those are my guys, bro. I love them.
Ah, man.
Pause, but I like their music a lot.
I think that they inspired me to not be worried about being old.
Facts, bro.
And so, I
Facts.
mean, it's what it is. Yo, I'm 34, so whatever you tripping on at 30, you trip more on it at 34. I promise.
Yeah. So we're just around the corner, bro.
But I like my life a lot more now than I did at 30. And I didn't know it would be like that much more. I thought it would be like I hope you hope. Nah, man, I don't even know how to describe how dope it gets. Like for me at least, like I
Word.
feel like you're on a trajectory for that. Like one of my, I mean, it's a weird. I don't know. I got to smoke a blunt with Poison Pen in November. Okay, like I don't care what anybody says. How the fuck
Word.
did I, a guy who didn't even
Yeah.
touch battle rap, end up in that position? You know, like,
Word. Poison Pen's a legend, bro.
and he
Facts.
is a legend. And it's not like I'm cool or anything. It's like he took time out of his day to show up at the bar and like pop in, like,
Word.
because it was around the corner from his crib type thing. Don't get me wrong,
Word.
but like
That's dope, though, bro.
pulled out the blunt. And I'm like, say fucking word. And then my girlfriend sweet talked his ass for like 30 minutes. And it was wild to watch her sitting there having this deep conversation with Poison Pen while we're like, what the fuck is happening?
That's fire.
And like, yo, so like you get moments like that and shit, you know?
Yeah,
And
man.
that's where,
I've met a lot of cool people through battle rap. I have the best thing about battle rap, bro. I'll drop a little tidbit or whatever you guys been calling them. Nuggets.
knowledge nuggets.
The best thing about battle rap is the global network of friends. You will have a network of people in every major city who will take you in, be your boy, let you crash on their couch. Like you just have to be cool, go to events, meet the right people, be one of the dudes. Uh, and bro, you're gonna have a friend in every major city. Like it's the best, bro. Like every time I'm in a new city, I have someone I could hit up, link up with, smoke a spliff. Uh, if there's an event, all my friends from all over come, and we are all at the same event in the same city. Uh, it's a dope ass community, and man, anyone would be lucky to be a part of it. You know what I mean?
All right, let me ask you a question on that. So let's say you want to get into battle rap right now. This shit is like a highly nuanced sport. Most people are not going to be coming into it with like the same level of depth and understanding that guys like you have with it to appreciate it. What would you
Right.
recommend as a tip to getting started as a battle rap fan so that that onboarding process is a little easier?
Just watch battles. Like watch a lot of battles, like older battles. Get a feel. Go to events. Like you have to go first. To me, is to actually go in person to events and not be a weirdo. Like that's those two things, going to events and not being a weirdo,
Okay, so
are like
define not being a
huge things.
weirdo. Like I understand that to you, it's an inherent thing. But what, like, let's say you want.
No, I know it's weird for me to say it like that. I just mean to just be cool. Like once you get to the event, like, or just in general, bro, a big part of life, it's advice that was given to me when I was younger. Like a big part of, and I don't know why it always stuck in my head, but it's true, you know? A big part of life is in situations is just to be cool. Like as simple as it sounds, and you just literally have to be cool, and things will come to you. People will like you. You'll deal with situations better. You'll go to places and not be like a weirdo. You won't be rapping in someone's ear trying to get them to like you as a rapper. You'll literally just be like trying to
I feel like this
learn
happens to
about.
you a lot more than it should. The
Well, no, it
rapping
happens
there.
to everyone, bro. Everyone that goes like at every event, there's those guys. Like I'm sure you've been to events, bro, where there's a guy that comes up and like is rapping, trying to rap, and like or being too much, like just being a weirdo. You know, there's weirdos at every single event ever, and it's like get away from me, you know. But like and like a lot of times, those guys who are being weirdos are they would be battle. They want to be battle rappers. They're aspiring battle rappers, or they're aspiring rappers, or whatever, and they're I don't know. It's just like they'll never get like looks like that. You have to do the politics of being cool. Like you have to just not lose. Like you just have to not. I don't know, bro. I don't know how to explain not being a weirdo. You just have to not be a weirdo. You know.
I mean, I appreciate what you're trying to say, but here's a
I
way
don't
to
know. Like
action that. Go to the place, read the room, and try to blend into the environment a little more than try to stand out and grab
just
attention.
like put a little bit of effort into your physical appearance. Like
Mm.
any effort is better than no effort. The way you smell, the way like just your like the way you stand, your posture. Uh, how could I say when you talk to people? Like I don't know, like I don't know, bro. I can't explain it. Like
Actually, I know it sounds weird, but like each of these things you're describing, you're like, no, these are things that are weirdo shit to me. So I'm like, it sounds so basic, but yo, there might actually be somebody watching where like, yo, certain people I know really don't care about what they look like. I'll be honest with you.
it's you don't have to. You don't have to. It's just like it changes shit in your life. Like when people meet you, like I don't know, bro.
Yeah, no, and like I had to learn that lesson the hard way, bro. I used to not give a shit. Now, like, granted,
Yeah.
most of my shit's oversized clothing, but that's because I lost a lot of weight and shit. So whatever.
Mm.
But like in general, it was the biggest lesson I had to learn as a rapper. Is like I'm 34. I actually have to like show up looking fly because I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be
Yeah.
broke at 34.
No, you're not supposed to be broke ever, to be honest.
But you can get away with being broke if you're 22. That's a fair statement.
Yeah, man.
If you're
Yeah,
22,
facts. I
like
was
you can
broke
be
at 22.
I'm not like you're not nobody's mad at that. But then like
No.
at 34 it's like I'm like, okay, wait a second. So like I should probably wear and then so I wore this nice outfit to this next man's music video. Next thing you know, I'm the fucking thumbnail in his video.
There you
And
go.
it's like people were responding and I'm like, and then I started realizing like clothes that fit matter and yo, cause like realistically if you're an artist,
Getting your beard trimmed and shit, your hair trimmed,
nah
like tight,
the beard
whatever.
shit works. It's niche, but it works.
Yeah,
This
you
this
gotta do
this
all that shit.
deliberate. It works. But it's
Facts,
not for
bro.
everybody. It's like a statement
No.
thing. Hair, I'm gonna get a haircut when I have to go back to work. But like, nah, this shit, like again, some of this is like it's not corporate clean, but it's outcast
Word.
niche. So like it's deliberate.
Yeah.
Like so like I don't know. You have to at least know what you're doing with it. But let's say I'm going to an event, I tie the hair back, wear a suit, I'll wear nicer clothes, everything fits better, etc., etc. It's all about the vibe of the situation and the image you're trying to put off and like the calculated of it. Like I don't know how to like fully describe it, but like people kind of like this version of me in this setting. So I go with this version of
Mm.
me in this setting, and then at work it's a different vibe you're supposed to bring in because you're at fucking work. So people want that professional, blah blah blah. And then at an event, you want to look like you're trying to attract honeys, honestly, because that's the vibe everybody really wants at an event. You want girls to be there, so everybody should look like they're trying to bring girls in.
Mm.
I mean, this is just I've done a lot of these interviews. Now, how I perceive the world is
Yeah.
like this. It's not even like regular shit.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you achieve the results we all want? And so, what you're saying matters. And smell, bro, when you smoke weed like I do, cologne is apparently super important.
Yeah, man. It's just about I don't know. It's just about fucking hygiene, I guess, at that point.
Nah, I mean, you can shower all you want, but your clothes still gonna be a little, so you want to put a nice smell on that shit. A little, because it's the
Yeah.
effort. it's like no, you're not winning, but you put the effort in, and people like effort.
Yeah.
That's why people
Yeah, you have
like
to be
people
wearing
who lose
clean
weight.
clothes and shit. You have to wear clean clothes and all that shit has to be clean and then they'll smell good, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, unless weed is whatever. It's just what weed smells like.
No, no, weed smells good, bro. I find that's my cologne.
Yeah, I know, but corporate America be like, yo, it's just like it's thoughts I'm having because they're like, you're back at work in a month for 2 days a week, and
Mm.
I'm like, oh shit. I've been
You'll be
like
okay.
at home, so no, I got to air out shit more, get back into that
Yeah.
like vibe, but like, oh yeah, people can smell me again. And it's not like, again, it's not, dude, I shower like twice a day. Well, because I exercise or whatever, and I don't like being
Yeah.
sweaty. So it's like, I'm really like that, but like, all my fucking shit smells like weed right now.
Word.
um, what's your favorite cologne? That's what Lindell just asked.
Oh, I like Mont Blanc and I have YSL that I like a lot. And Dior Sauvage is good too.
Mm.
Right.
That's nice that you have answers to that. I've never put that. I got shit my girlfriend said would smell nice is what I go with.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, no, there's usually like some nice smelling shit. There's one that really smells good that's like it has like the crown on it. The bottle has like a king's crown on it. I forget the name of the shit, but
mm.
it smells really good.
But yeah, no, dude. I have one more question for you that I wanted to bring up. How do you
All
feel
right.
about the VR version of shit, like VR battle rap, VR, all that stuff? And would you be open to that?
Honestly, bro, to wrap things up, because I do gotta go.
Yeah,
I've never fucking even worn a VR headset yet. Not out of choice. It never even fucking. I've never been in the opportunity to try VR, so I can't even give you an answer.
that's
I
fair.
just don't. Yeah.
All right, anyway.
Facts.
But yeah, no, that was basically where I was gonna end it. Either way, because I appreciate you coming through. Um, Honestly, this is a good conversation. I want to thank all the people that were watching it, that stuck with us through the live. Make sure to check out everything that the man does. I'm gonna pop your links into the chat right now so that you don't have to do the whole linksy thing. And for everybody watching in the future, you can get the links in the description below. Um, but yo, do you have any like last things you want to say to the people out there before we like wrap it up proper?
Yeah. I'll convince Boy to release some music, like your boy wants there. But no, bro, just I don't know, be happy. Um, that's about it.
That's that's a great. Be happy. I like that a lot. Thank you, man. I really enjoyed this conversation for real. I fucks with your whole vibe and energy, and I hope you do go live and do more of that Twitch stuff and all that stuff because it'd be cool to see more of you on the internet. Um,
Thanks, man.
and shout out Zamanel for his comments. I don't know who he says shout out, but shout out everybody. I guess my brain blanked there. Thank y'all for coming through again. For those watching in the future, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff that you're supposed to say. Appreciate everybody. And yo, we're going to start the raid now and live long and prosper, everybody.
Ciao, bro.